MisterShnitzel is now live streaming Dungeons Amp Dragons. Our party is stranded in a swamp. Most foul, at least they have a cool new bone. Dungeons Amp Dragons. No way. J. K. CK. What? Wasn't me. Get her ass mods. I'm not a mod, but I heard butt stuff. S up, dude. Servy 8 walked off into the Bubba Bean-esque pizzeria. CV me when I'm Shaggy. Share chat RAAA. Lol eyes, I understood that reference. Lol eyes, elite ball knowledge. Stole Urjo. Get good. Be faster, Miro. Get good. Miro one and true. Fuck. Eyebrow lift. Ha. Umfeofoa. Yaw.
Oh, yes, hello, welcome in, welcome one, welcome all, welcome. Stop jorking over there, Jesus Christ. Cut it out with all the jorking. Welcome in, welcome to our Saturday episode, our big D&D session, our weekly Dungeons and Dragons episode. Welcome. Welcome, Neil the BC fan on the down on the YouTube chat. As always, welcome in Myro, Skeeby, Lols, everybody, Neil the BC fan. Welcome.
You have it.
Welcome. All right. We are going to be getting started here in just a minute. We are going to be jumping right back into our story. If you missed the last few episodes or any of our episodes, they're all on YouTube. But worry not, we'll be doing a little recap as to where exactly our party is right now and where they're headed, or where they could head. Who knows? Who knows where the party will be going? It's up to them. It's their decision to make. It's really only, they're really only guidelines are defeating Straw, defeating this villainous vampire who has been hunting them down and messing with their minds. That's really the only, oh my god, I totally forgot. Totally forgot to even go and fucking pop up here. I've just been talking the whole time. Hello. Hello. Welcome. I forgot to activate my camera on my stream. I forgot to activate the most important part of the stream, my camera. It's not the most important part. One of the, at least here, one of the most important parts. But anyways, again, yes, we will be doing a little recap for anyone that's, fuzzy on some of the details and on everything surrounding where we currently are. But without further ado, nice shades, it's 12:55 a.m. I'm going to sleep. All right, farewell, Neil. Have a good sleep. Thanks for dropping in. Putting Baba Lasaga's head to good use. Jesus, what the hell? What are you doing with that thing? Put that thing down. Put down the head! Anywho. So yeah, we'll be joining the rest of our party in the voice chat very soon. But anywho's, welcome in Asu as well. Welcome in everyone. Serby, everybody, how are we doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. But we will be getting into the campaign. We'll be slipping into the story right about now. We're already running super late. So welcome in, everyone. Hope you enjoy. Get your snacks, get your drinks, kick your feet up. It'll be a more chill stream as we kind of get the music out of here, and we'll be pausing this as well. All right. Welcome in, everyone. We'll be getting started in but a second. Let me just make sure all of our settings here are correct. All right. Alrighty. So let me unmute our players. Let me get all this set up here. Just a second. Let me unmute our players, our fabulous players. And just 1, 3, 2, 1. Hello.
Oh my God, he's here.
Here. Hello. Welcome,
Yes,
everyone.
here.
Yes, it's me, the
Everyone
DM.
bow.
The dirt manure. It's me, the dirt manure.
Dirt manure.
Hello.
Dirt manure.
Hello, it's me. Yes, you better pay some
The
respect to
greatest dirt manure
the
ever.
big
Oh
dirt
my
manure
God.
over here.
Yeah.
The DM.
It's the dodge machine.
The dodging machine. The dirt manure. The dung master.
I have so many.
Okay. Anywho, but welcome out back, everyone. I hope you had a great week. We'll be rejoining our party as they have just valorantly defeated Baba Lysiaga, who was a very powerful hag witch who ruled over the swamps, and by some strike of luck, your party was just strong enough to defeat her without losing, without any casualties, without losing any of your own lives. A very, very lucky day indeed. But the party is now leveled up. They are now more powerful. And they have retrieved the item that they were sent to the swamps to find and to seek out. They have gotten their hands on the skull of Argensvost, who they were requested by there's revenants that live within the halls of a place called Argensvost Holt. Maybe you've heard of it if you've been watching at all in the last year, but they were sent by some new friends of theirs to retrieve the skull and bring it back to its proper resting place within Argensvost. But that is where we left off. They also are still on the look for Thraxis's old master and another wizard from the Wizard's Tower who they're trying to seek answers from. Seem to be in the Amber Temple. Not only them, but a werewolf to take the new role as alpha in the pack of werewolves to the north. They're the new leader werewolf that they're looking for is also at the Amber Temple. So a couple of things that our party could be going off to, whether returning the skull back to Argensvost and finally reuniting the Order of the Silver Dragon, or going up on their own way towards the Amber Temple. Who knows? Or maybe they just roll up to Strahd's house and say, "Hey, fuck you." Try killing him right there. It's really up to them.
We definitely tried that already. It didn't go very well.
Throw hands with the big guy himself upstairs. But that is where we are. We'll be, but that is, so this is the slaughtered Baba Lysiaga, and afterward, our heroes had severed her head off, and then they kind of looked around, they rummaged through her hut and looted her body. And that's kind of right where we left off. So that's right where we will be picking up, right here. As we have now finally returned. But it's up to you guys what you do next. So I'll leave it to you. Throw it back to the players.
So we're just waking up, right?
We're not even awake. We're still. I mean, sorry, we're not even asleep. We've been awake. It's like right after we're done.
No,
we
Echo
didn't.
sure slept.
Yeah, because everyone long rested. So
Yeah, we long rested, but we didn't sleep. Per se.
I think I'm asleep.
Yeah, that would be
Also, wanna repeat
sleeping.
that real quick? Because yeah, you just said the long rest, even though we were still RPing.
All I know is that Tunko was 100% fucking out.
It's not a huge
There's that
deal.
big
We'll just say
dragon
on the wagon ride away, on the wagon ride away from the huts, you'll just all kind of take a rest, I guess. But
If we take the wagon, because we're taking the hut, baby, let's go.
We're gonna search.
Just need to figure out how.
Yeah, so Tunko's just kind of laying in the gold. He's just kind of laying there.
yeah, I think Tunko was the only one that actually laid down to long rest. He
Yeah,
actually
he's
found
the only
something.
one that did
Just
anything.
rest in
That's
there.
what we're talking about.
but he's weirdly enough he's not able to sleep because weirdly enough the gold is not that comfortable to sleep on.
Oh yeah, you would. That's
figure.
crazy.
Because I am definitely looking over here. That's why I ended up here.
Ah,
I'm
Toral,
gonna
you've deigned to rejoin us, I see. Figures after all the hard work is done.
I did my part at the beginning. I let you guys, try to live up to my amazingness.
Do I have anything to throw in?
Gunther will kind of like come up behind Thraxus. My memory is still spotty with the events. What happened with Toral?
He just kind of disappeared mid-combat, and we haven't seen him until now.
You left the combat.
It's no worse than going sicko crazy mode and blowing everything up.
Sicko crazy mode. Blowing everything up. Did I blow anything up? Like Gunther will just look towards.
But basically, you put her in a giant bubble and then she and then she blew us all up with a big laser beam. Big lightning bolt.
You did very gravely injure Aurelio a little bit with your little magical toy there.
I remember that part. Aurelio, gods.
We are locked.
I'm so sorry.
You'll make it up to me. I trust.
Uh-oh.
Ayo.
Okay, he's gonna make it like that.
What?
Yeah, Cortez will hear all this. He's gonna
Guys,
roll out of
there will be no
Okay,
ERPing. We will not be doing any ERP in this campaign.
Yeah, Tunko's just gonna look
All
out.
I said was uh-oh, and all of a sudden it got completely real.
It's because he's so used to completely broke.
We have serious RP here, guys. Don't worry.
But Gunther will then look at Aurelio. Aurelio, didn't I also heal you though? I thought I remember. I summoned the Amelia Spear. I unleashed its power, then I did heal you. And I also recall that you also tried to attack me as well.
Attack who?
I didn't try to attack you. You were just in the way.
As far as I'm concerned, I would call that even.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Based Aurelior?
Oh, gods. Okay, what do we have here? Tunko, what have you gotten into?
What? Why me?
No, you were looking. Your hair is singed, and you were just
You
looking
casually
around.
flew out of the
know
hut.
what you're talking about. Unrelated, I am now much richer.
You're much.
I
richer.
ransacked the
What do
dead
you
lady's shit. I took it.
mean? What do you? What? Gods, do we have to go in there to look?
There's nothing left to look at. I took
Oh
it
yeah,
all.
you got like 1,000 gold or something.
Yeah, I did. I got a bunch of shit.
We
And
haven't
a fancy
carried that
black-
much.
Yeah, it's a lot of gold. It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can
Yeah,
tiny little
yeah,
Tunko
can
carry 1,000 gold?
You also
He's gonna
got
be
that.
encumbered, right? Yeah, he's gonna
flute,
have to
didn't
be
you?
encumbered.
What did I do? Fuck.
The flute is on.
Did you
me.
wait?
He-
Do
yeah,
you
I-
have
Yeah, I
do
was
you
talking
have
to Gunther.
money weight on?
Yeah,
yes.
do we have money?
Hold
yeah,
on, I can check a
yeah, we
right
should
quick.
have. Oh yeah, do you have money weight on?
It
Oh,
adds an
yep.
extra 20 pounds.
Yeah, it's 20
I was gonna say, yeah, bro, you better turn money weight on.
Do we
Yeah,
just see
he's
his
not- well,
like
'cause he's-
pockets is overfilled?
Every fucking pocket I have, my backpack is full, my pockets are full.
You have to remember, specifically, Tunko is unarmored. He's a monk. You know, he's not wearing too much. He's not carrying too much heavy stuff. So,
It's
if
true.
anyone is going to carry
He has
1,000
a-
gold, he's actually
Wait,
probably the best person.
pause. Doesn't he also have a crossbow in his inventory and other weapons that he's carrying as
Lost
well?
that crossbow so long ago. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he dropped it off.
Oh,
He-
you
I
did?
have three weapons. I have a
I think he
longsword and
threw
a
it at
dagger.
Because a dagger
Yeah,
and a
just
sword.
long sword, yeah, long sword.
Why do we even have a longsword? Bro? What the fuck? What does that do?
Spell for wine.
What is that doing?
But yeah, you
Short
can
swords that
like
is
Tucko's
considered long
backpack is
for
very
long.
full of gold.
Let's see.
I took her shit. She's dead now. What's she gonna do about it?
Don't remind me that
Yeah.
she's dead. It appears
Oh, you know what else I got?
happened
He's gonna pull the dagger out of his pocket and he's gonna wave around. Look what I got! It's pretty cool.
And
I
you
know.
see the dagger in his hands, and there's a strange, like, eerie green glow coming off of the metal of the blade.
You are aware that it is glowing, Tunko.
Yeah, that's why I took it.
Okay.
You are
fair
nothing
enough.
short of a magpie, aren't you?
I don't know what that is.
Of course you wouldn't. But just
I
don't.
don't even know if
just don't do
magpies
that.
are a thing in this world.
Space
I guess
kind
we
of
are
looks
now.
like a
Right now.
magpie, too.
True. Damn.
Birdface.
I also love how
I
he
guess-
said space, not Tunko.
Well,
Playing Fortnite.
regardless of the fact,
It was a normal dagger before it touched Tunko's unwashed hands.
It's just stink
I
lines
washed
coming
my
up.
hands in gold. Okay.
just say-
Anyways, if you want to come up here and see what I didn't steal, you can be my guest, I guess. I don't.
You call that stealing when the person's already dead?
Yeah.
That's just like free reign at that point. That's not stealing. Who are you stealing it
Free
from?
real estate.
You guys. I got to it first.
Yeah, but that it's not an our possession. It's not stealing.
I know it's not because I got to it first.
So then why did you say stealing?
Oh God! So
Why are you the way you are?
Why are you short?
I heard Thraxus, what happened?
I'm just
No,
gonna ignore him.
I was saying that Gunther like leans in. This is gonna go on forever, isn't it?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
We're coming up. We're going to investigate whatever's in the hut.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna move out the
Meanwhile,
way.
they're talking. I want to like see what's written over here.
Didn't we come here for a purpose other than to kill her?
Well, the skull is right there. She like points behind her.
This
Yeah, as you climb, and it seems like it's not as tall from the top-down view that you're seeing it from here, but it is. This hut is kind of like almost 10 feet off the ground. It's kind of raised off the ground by these roots. So as you kind of climb onto these creaking boards and find yourself climbing and lumbering up into this hut, you do see this giant skull that is around like almost 8 feet long and like 4 feet wide.
Gunther kind of like maneuvering around it. Gods. Well, this would appear to be, yes, Argenvoss's skull himself. We ought to return this to Arkansas's hold.
Argan who?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So there is an order of knights who pledge themselves to a dragon. And we are aiding them in their quest. They are undead, by the way. And
Yes. They're undead, by the way.
They're undead, and well, we are on a quest to. Essentially, as I have told you, Tyrell, our ultimate quest is to destroy Strahd, defeat him, and remove the curse of this land. And doing so, enabling us to be free to freely leave out of Barovia. And in order to do that, he must be destroyed. So we made a bargain with the Knights of the Civil Order to basically to destroy Strahd, join forces. And they're very formidable in battle, I would say. Especially with our, our encounters with Sapias.
You've seen them fight?
We have, yes.
That's good.
They're very useful.
Are they better than this tiny man we have here?
At least I'm around for the fight.
Alright, at least I do things for the fight.
Also says the one who left. as well. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think you can
I don't miss though. I don't miss
The
though.
grown-ups are talking.
The grown-ups. You say the grown-ups, right?
Unco's gonna grab a gold and chuck it at his head.
Do we understand? We understand the meaning of
What
up.
do I roll? What do I roll?
As you okay, so wait,
We
wait, as you
understand
do
the meaning
that,
of up, right?
as Tunko throws the coin,
Okay.
Gunther just kind of lashes out and raises a hand, and you'll see the coin stop midair.
Roll me a
the
dex
fuck?
saving throw.
Can I do that? Wait, can I counter that with a mage hand and like try to catch it with my mage hand before he catches it?
Well, we'll see what it's. Oh!
Okay.
Damn. That's rough.
Oh, okay. So with a nat 1 with your dex save to jump in the way or grab it, you actually end up.
Not grabbing it
you
with my
actually-
hand. I'm using my telekinetic stuff.
Yeah, you lose balance.
falls
Yeah,
through the window.
you lose balance. You fall in between Toral and Tunko here, and it just smacks you in the head, and you fall over to the floor. As you'll be taking. You'll be taking 3 physical damage. You'll be taking 3 bludgeoning damage from the coin.
Well, you're quite smart,
Great start of
aren't
the
you?
session, guys. With that one.
Tunko's gonna like
somebody's
lean out of the
still
chest. He's
woozy
gonna be
from the
like,
bathroom.
I wasn't trying to grab it with my hand. I was trying to use my telekinetic powers.
Then use your telekinetic
Right, as
powers
you,
to get off the
you
ground.
it's just with the nat 1, you
That was
tried
what
to use
I was
it.
trying to
You
do.
tried to like force
Yeah.
your telekinetic powers, and you just kind of lost balance, and you fell in between the coin. And,
Sir.
So yeah, Tunko's gonna lean out of the chest. He's gonna be like, "You good, Gunther? That wasn't meant for you."
Oh,
Wasn't
I-
that for you?
wake up from a coma? Jesus Christ! Ah!
Tunko did chuck it with like full force though. Is the thing.
Meanwhile,
do appear
Schnitz, I
to-
wanna read the whatever books are or notepads or whatever it is on this desk.
it would be my body is not at its best right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Clearly.
Here, let me.
Gods. That.
It's a great name.
Starting off the session strong.
So on the table here, amidst some sort of scribbles and scrabbles of different things that you don't seem to understand, you do see a book, and you find a book of dreams.
I'm taking it
All right.
and I'm gonna flip through it.
Sure thing.
Damn.
Oh, whoopsies.
So there's bird on me, bro.
Yeah, you find here this book of dreams. And you can read. You can kind of read through that. Do you want to read? You can read it out to the people if you wish to.
Oh my god, that's so huge. Mist and rain.
Here, I'll read it. As Kosara reads through it, she sees the title of the first excerpt, Mist and Rain. Oh, ends of autumn, winters, springtimes drenched with mud, seasons that lull to sleep, I love you, I praise you for enfolding my heart and mind, thus in a misty shroud and filmy tomb. On that vast plain where the cold south wind plays, where in the long dark nights the weathercock grows hoarse, my soul spreads wide its raven wings more easily than in the warm summer springtide. Nothing is sweeter to a gloomy heart on which the hoar frost has long been falling than the permanent aspect of your pale shadows, O wan seasons, queens of our clime, unless it be to deaden suffering side by side in a casual bed on a moonless night. And it goes on. There's a couple other poems, a couple other strangely written poems here as well. If you want to keep reading, or it's up to you.
Here's. Oh my god, the vampire kids enter wildly dancing through. Now I wanna pay attention to the vampire because this one looks interesting.
And you flip
So
through a couple pages, and yeah, you do see this excerpt, the vampire. And you read it. Thou who abruptly as a knife didst come into my heart. Thou who, a demon horde into my life, didst enter, wildly dancing through the doorways of my sense unlatched, to make my spirit thy domain. Harlot to whom I am attached, as convicts to the ball and chain, as convicts to the ball and chain, as gamblers to the wheel's bright spell, as drunkards to the raging's thirst, as corpses to their worms accursed. Be thou, oh be thou damned to hell. I have entreated the swift sword to strike that I at once be freed. The poisoned vial I have implored to plot with me a ruthless deed. Alas, the violent blade, do cry aloud and laugh at me. Thou art not worthy of our aid. Thou art not worthy to be free. Though one of us should be the tool to save thee from thy wretched fate, thy kisses would resuscitate the body of thy vampire fool. And it ends there. And that seems to be one of the final poems in the book.
Okay, I'm gonna close the book and think about it, because the blade instantly reminds me of a sun blade. And I'm gonna probably turn to the smartest of us, the Gunther in the room, and I'm gonna show him the poems. Hey, Gunther, check this out.
What are
You think
handing
they're
to?
talking about Sunblade here? And I would post it, but I think it's gonna spam the chat. Can I just post it?
She
or I can
shows
just
you.
copy
She
the-
shows you this book of dreams.
Yeah, you can
You can
just
just
scroll
click,
to the top,
click on
to the
that
bottom.
book of dreams right above your head, Gunther.
It shows you.
There you are. She shows you her book
Okay.
of dreams.
Shows me the book. Okay. Sure,
We have a
sure.
role player in here.
Scroll to the bottom, like the vampire.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I'm trying to. Oh.
Oh my God,
Ebooks
that
today.
part is
Bye.
I clicked on an accident. My fault.
All right.
no, you're good.
Let's see. So Gunther takes the book and starts examining this, and then is looking. I see.
Oh no.
So you believe that they're talking about the Sunblade?
They
If
are
anything-
talking about some kind of file as well.
A vial. You know, honestly, it might have any resemblance to the weapon that Tunko seems to have. A poison blade, a vial. I mean, would it not seem peculiar that he's also holding a blade that glows green?
Does Tunko
I
hear
look at
this?
Tanko. Does he seem functional right now?
It's Tunko. Just realize it's Tunko, and you should have your answer.
So that's
It's just sun.
And Tunko's never functional, so you might as well try.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Tanko like.
Because it would appear that she recalls a tool to free him of his fate, the body of the vampire fool. Apparently, my interpretation of this would be that she wishes to save him from his vampire fate with the tool at hand to free him from it.
Isn't vampirism incurable?
She was a hag
I mean,
who
death
dabbled
cures
in
everything.
pretty serious magics. Kasara,
In-
that may have the dagger, perhaps the sunblade, but from what I'm seeing here, I wouldn't have
Hacks
poisoned
only corrupt.
how I've been told.
How would she? And I'm wondering what is over
Also
here in
seems
front
like
of me,
she-
like between me and the
Love
skull.
him? Sorry, what up?
Because it looks like a little doll here in some kind of cloth. What is this? Because a small doll is concerning. No. Kinda looks like a bed.
That's what we were saying last time too. It was like a crib or something.
Yeah. So.
Like a cradle?
Roll me a perception check.
Let's perceive. Ooh, dirty 20.
All right, with a dirty 20, you notice in the center of this hut here, kind of underneath whatever this this thing is, it looks like the center of the hut is decaying underneath this small bed. Do you want to move this to the side and check underneath?
Yeah, I will do it like, while Gunther starts to making his deductions, she's gonna like look down and start slowly moving it out of the way.
All right, and as you kind of start shifting it away from the center, and you're able to kind of clear it, you notice the floorboards underneath are incredibly rotten.
Well, that's an unusual way to make repairs. I think I would like to maybe see through them. Maybe there's some kind of like source to it from rotting, because usually the rot is like from moist.
That's where she
Or something else.
pisses. Is crazy.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
You just found the
That's what she
toilet.
makes when she pisses.
Do you smell that, guys? I think it's important lore.
No, it doesn't smell odd in that way.
It does smell like
what exactly are you trying to like? No, you don't see any water. You don't see any water dripping from the ceiling or anything, which is peculiar that it's rotted and warped as much as it is just right here in the center.
Yeah, maybe I'll try and look through the planks, like in between, if there's spaces. And they probably are. They're rotten, right?
Right. There are some spaces to look through. Roll me an investigation check.
God damn it! It's time to be smart, and I'm not smart.
As you investigate between the planks of wood on the floor.
Oh my god.
It's a leaf. It's a leaf.
As you get closer and closer to, and you try to look through, you kind of lose your balance as you tumble forward, and in your heavy armor you crash into the rotting floorboards as they break underneath you.
No!
And
No, don't say
and
that.
all of a sudden, as you break through the floorboards, suddenly the hut comes alive.
Woo! That's what we wanted.
Oh god, so what have you done, Kosara?
As it was not, it was always alive, but it suddenly becomes suddenly it releases itself from its dormancy. And the center of the hut becomes a gaping maw of wood and muck and dredge. And I need you to make a DC. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Kosara.
Holy shit.
That's
crazy.
Okay.
Oh my god, thank god.
Huge.
Woo!
And do you have...
Huge.
Oh, very huge. Okay, yeah, you are able to jump out of the way. Sorry, it's a very, very interesting little, thing here. No, it's not a combat, but it is a very strange, as it's starting to make these, strange noises, and it's moving around and shifting, beneath your feet, and you see it, kind of reaching out and But as you look, it has something strange within its mouth, within the jaws that are shifting back and forth, and its teeth grinding against each other. You are able to see a box, some sort of strange box within its mouth.
Or like monster head.
I'm gonna look at Gunther. I'm gonna say, I see something in there. And I'm gonna say, I'm sorry. And she's gonna fucking smash her head inside the mouth and she's gonna try and grab it.
Oh my god.
Straight up.
What?
Just.
What the fuck?
What?
What?
Huh?
Yes.
So you look
Your
at
head?
Gunther and say, I'm sorry. You just wait, what?
Yes. Because he's the mouth of me.
Fuck.
Here,
She's literally
okay.
like,
So,
try and like get it like,
so
now
I-
that's a ton.
as Kasara,
That's a fucking-
as Kasara reaches into the jaws again to try and get this box within, roll me another dex saving throw.
Just don't
boy.
be natural one and we're good game.
You just had to open your mouth.
Oh,
Well, it's fine.
And
it's not great.
And your fingers touch the outside of the box, but suddenly the jaws slam shut, and you are able to just get your arm out before it severs it completely off. But it scratches up your arm, and you're taking 12 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
Good God, Kosara, what are you doing?
And you start hearing it starting to make these strange noises
Interesting.
as its teeth chomp together, and it's just writhing on the floor where there once was some rotting floorboards. It's now come very much alive. The
I'm
hut.
grabbing the box.
You're grabbing the box again?
I'm gonna check it.
Okay.
Yes.
Another deck saving.
Gunther attempts to stop Kosara. Kosara!
Oh,
What are you doing?
oh, you're done. Kasara's fucking done. Kasara needs to get out.
Bro,
Wow.
is this how you tell us you want to leave the campaign?
And you see this Kosara with a natural 1 this time for anyone that didn't catch that. A nat 1 as she tries to reach in and she squints her eyes, she grits her teeth, and she reaches in with both hands this time. But now this time as she almost grabs the box, this time it chomps down now on both of her arms, and she's going to take double the damage as you will now be taking 22 piercing damage as it slams shut on you again.
Oh lord.
And you see
Don't
Kosara
stop. I'm aware you're a tank, but what are you
she
doing?
pulls herself free, and she is able to crawl away from the
There's
gaping
something in there,
mouth.
bastard! She like says,
Gunther
pointing with
Gunther
bleeding hand.
walks around the center of this over to Kosara. What are you doing? What was that? What happened?
There's
Tell to
something
me.
in there.
Okay,
There is a
I
box.
see there is something inside the mouth, but did you need to put yourself in harm's way without asking us for help first?
Tunko's kind of like laying in the box, and Tunko says, "You're not helping your case. Well, please don't fuck up this house for us, Kasara. Pretty please."
Lost is saying telekinesis, it's time.
Yeah, that would probably be
Yeah,
something.
Lost said that before all of
Yeah,
that.
before all of
Or Kasara fell in.
To be fair, guys, intelligence is my dump stat.
That is so fair.
Tunko's weirdly smart.
Gunther then turns
I
away
just
from
grab it.
Kosara, and then looks at the gaping mouth. Does he see that the box is like there?
And yeah, you look into the jaws of this strange aberration, and you do see there's some sort of box. There's a metal, or you're not exactly sure what it's made of, a brass box inside.
I
It
could
opens mouth.
attempt to perhaps use my mage hand to grab it.
Yeah, it'd probably be smarter.
You know what?
Wait, do you know how heavy it is?
I'm gonna kick it from the back
You don't
just
know
so
how
it
heavy it is.
gurgles it easier for the mage hand.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
So
What?
you know how it works. I'm gonna punch it and it's gonna smack the box a bit more forward, and you're gonna grab it easier with your mage hand.
This is a terrible idea.
You're gonna punch what?
It's gonna
Okay.
work, trust!
I
If
don't
you ruin
like
this
that
house,
idea.
Kasara will never be redeemed in Tunko's eyes.
I
You're good.
don't
Wait,
know.
what are you punching exactly?
The floor.
The floor? Yeah, because
The back of
just,
it, I don't know.
just think
the
like
back of
this
it,
is just a placeholder to show that a mouth is opened up. Doesn't exactly look like this, but yeah, there's no like back or front. It's just like the floorboards have opened up. It's like underneath your feet.
Oh, I get it.
So
Yeah.
the mouth is
Oh,
like
it's just like a
closing.
mouth.
It's like almost it's like the rest.
Monster House.
It's like Monster House, except and it's still kind of covered by the floorboards that you're standing on. It's like really it's a little hard to reach, and that's why it's so tricky to even get this box out with just your hands.
I would even imagine like an octopus mouth, right, just on the floor. Like,
Yeah, yeah, I got
So
it.
really the only
Yeah,
thing you could punch would be
that's
its teeth from where you're standing. Is kind of what I'm trying to say. Like the only thing you could punch or like hit would be its teeth, which seem to not really affect it very much.
Can I just try and keep it open?
Yeah, try. You can try
Gunther,
with a strength check.
Plain strength?
Just a strength check, yeah.
Please, not one. Okay.
30-20.
With an unnatural 20, you try, but it snaps shut again, and it's not. You're not able to.
okay. Well.
You're not able to hold it open. It seems incredibly powerful.
Grisora, watch out! You've already taken so much damage. Let me try.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, I know. After she just took like 30 damage from this thing, she's like bleeding. She has like scratches and blood running down her hands. I'm fine. Just let me get the
She's eaten
box.
a lot this campaign. She doesn't care about bites already.
Gunther, eyeing her warily, goes, I'm gonna attempt to use the mage hand here to pick the box. And then as Gunther tries to cast mage hand, something happens.
Oh,
There's no mage hand appears. Nothing appears. The mark appears on Gunther's forehead, glowing. You will notice this. He has no idea this is happening, so it would be visible to all of you. And as he's doing so, you will see an invisible force reaching down to try attempt to grab it. It is the mage hand, but it's invisible. And it's like looking telekinetic.
So we don't see the mage hand.
You do not
because
see the
it's
mage hand.
invisible. So
see the
let
crest
me
on his
see.
She uses telekinesis, but he told us that he uses mage hands. Okay.
It's essentially mage hand, but it's
Seems he uses
like,
mage hand,
yeah.
basically.
It's part of the new feature. I guess.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
part of the new feature, I guess.
New feature.
I get a new feature.
I'm a new feature. That comes. I get that power, but it's with my subclass.
Get that power. I get that power.
I also have a separate power I can use too, which I might use.
Calm down, ladies. You both have a very
The
big
shove.
one.
Yeah, mine's the
Now,
biggest.
so
actually.
you, so your mage hand, your spectral invisible mage hand here. Here, maybe we could do this. Hold on a second.
Holding on.
Holding on. Holding on. Holding on.
It's minor telekinesis time.
So yeah, a strangely invisible hand reaches in and it grabs the box, but as it grabs it, the mouth chomps down and destroys the hand.
Oh.
Gunther will feel like the backlash of the hand and kind of like stumble backwards a little bit. Oh, and then kind of like put a hand to his head. The mark still showing, but slowly fading away.
Wait, were we holding the mouth open?
No, she attempted
well,
to, but
I tried, but with a natural 20, it still didn't help. I think it's like
unnatural.
the DC is too high. It's too strong.
I see.
I might try again,
I
but
would
it
not
might
do
be
that.
another natural one. I just rolled 2 natural ones.
Yeah, it's been a decent amount of natural ones already.
Yep.
So yeah. I might
God.
try again. But, you know, if you want. You know.
What just happened? Gunther kind of blink his eyes and just kind of like settle right
Your mark.
here. The
Gunther.
mark. What are you even
you
talking
had the
about?
glowing thing again.
Gunther will have no idea what you're talking about. He himself doesn't even know the mark exists. What are you talking about? What mark?
I'm just gonna draw it in the air with finger and like, well, you have this mark when you're in your squid form. How did I get 34 HP? Fucking hell.
And as you're talking to, as you're trying to like, convey this to him, the mouth is still chomping over and over, making these strange, making these strange noises from below you.
Sounds like a gremlin.
Could we trade with it?
Can we trade with it?
Can you trade?
Like an Indiana Jones?
Trade it? You're gonna try to
agree, I
convince
don't
it
know.
to give you it? Coax
To trade it, you'd have to successfully grab it.
To trade with it?
No.
Yeah,
If it's
I was
small enough
meaning,
to
like-
chomp on anything.
Oh.
Maybe if it...
No, that was for
What
my
was that?
bone dice.
Oh,
I was
that's
gonna
nice.
say,
16, that's a
also-
good bone dice. That's a huge bone dice, actually.
Yeah, and so now I have a 16 in the pocket.
Nice.
I was gonna say, you know, what we could try to do is, oh, fuck. We don't happen to have any poisoned wine or anything?
A poison dagger.
I do have a poison
You
dagger.
gonna feed it some poison?
No, not like poison, but like to put it to sleep, maybe. You know, so we could take
What's
the
a
box.
Oh no, that shit is all gone.
Oh.
That's all gone.
I know it looks fleshy. Again, this is just a placeholder. It is actually.
Oh,
It seems like it's the wood and the structure of the house
Right.
itself has been brought to life by some sort of magic. It seems to be glowing. It doesn't seem to be biological or in nature.
Taco's
at all.
gonna get out of the chest because he has one great idea.
Does anyone have dispel magic?
He's gonna walk
Maybe
up
just
to like a
magical
hole in the
abilities.
ground.
Because
And
ideas are not.
He's gonna like.
Well, if
pat-
we use,
he's
if we
gonna
want
pat the
to
wood.
use it, you're pat the wood.
You're gonna
patting
pat
the
the
wood.
wood.
Wait, pause.
Yep.
What is he doing?
I'm just patting the wood.
He's
Trying
patting
to
Why
be
are we
friendly
patting
towards
the
it.
wood?
Instead of trying to steal shit, Taco tries to just pat the wood. And
Yo, what if
see
we just
it
blow up
doesn't-
the house, guys?
No, I want this house.
Wait, so you're patting the wood?
I'm patting the wood, seeing if
Like
it'll
it's a
be
pet?
chill. Like it's a pet, yeah.
You are so weird.
Yeah, you just see Tunko kind of get down to the floor, and you're like, hey, with this look in his eyes, and he starts patting the floor, and he's like,
Not even
"Hey,
patting,
calm
just
down,
boot
calm
pat.
down."
There, house
And
seat.
nothing,
It's okay.
nothing changes. It's still biting and thrashing around. It doesn't affect it at all.
Gunther,
You have a
I have an
fun little
idea.
connection to trees. Do you sense anything from this thing?
while they're doing that, Gunther will cast detect magic.
Stop casting, Gunther! You
Oh,
triggered the
purple.
Purple.
Oh my god.
Purple.
It's
I was
because
really
the huge
zoomed in.
radius. It's because of the
Purple.
radius. It's
I
just
was
gonna
really
happen.
zoomed in and everything turned
Yeah, it's
purple.
just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen.
Detect-
I have a terrible idea.
Trump is the only one under.
Oh no. Wait, how fast is it chomping? Is it going like fast, or is it like chomping like slowly?
It's pretty fast.
Fuck. Okay. Wait, and how deep is the box? Would we say?
At floor level
Eyeballing.
is kind of like the opening, and then like a few inches below that is kind of where a few inches below floor level is like where the teeth are starting to like kind of like chomp at. And then within
Box.
that, it's like another. It's probably about a foot down from floor level. Within its mouth, is where the box is.
Yeah, okay.
Did me trying to raise it with the mage hand move the box up any bit, or is it still where it was?
It got chomped so fast that it didn't even really. You don't even know if it affected the box at all.
Okay.
I got a brain moment.
But I do.
Okay,
Gunther
so
did
it's
cast
really
detect
fast,
magic.
okay.
Do I detect any magic or anything? in the area?
Yeah. So that's what I was trying to do. Let me just deal with this real quick.
And
so you're
upon
detecting magic.
casting detect magic, you will see Gunther's eyes kind of glowing a blue arcane hue.
Yeah, this guy needs help.
That's crazy.
For real.
You need help, bro.
You need help.
Stop it.
Like I know everybody
It's
else in
like
here is a
that.
little like crazy, but like he's like crazy.
Are you saying this in character?
Yeah. No, he's like saying that like out loud.
Gunther will look at Tyrell. Enough of you. I'm trying to help the situation here.
If only you could see your eyes, and you would agree.
What is going on? What do you mean, my eyes?
You're like
for
glowing.
This whole point, Gunther will have no idea. He's never seen the curse mark, never seen his eyes over anything. He doesn't know. He doesn't know anything.
Can I just
wait? Okay, can Toro like walk around the mouth, and he's gonna pull out his short sword, and he's gonna like kind of like flash it in front of Gunther, and use it like a mirror, and he's like, see, do you see like what is going on with your face?
And then as you as you show Gunther what's happening, Gunther will kind of like look in confusion as he sees the reflection, like his own reflection, his eyes glowing, and the faint hue of the curse mark appearing on his forehead. Gunther will kind of like step, like not, I mean he's up against the bed, he'll kind of like not necessarily fumble on the bed, but kind of like sit down and go, does this happen every time I cast magic?
Every single time.
Yeah.
This didn't happen before. What? God. I need
schizophrenic.
I'm not schizophrenic.
Okay, all right. That's not. It's out of character. He's not calling.
That was very out of character. That was not in character.
You don't have to respond to that. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's happening to me. But I think I know who. Isn't it at the Ember Temple? The man, the owner of the Armilius Spear, the wizard. He might be able to cure me, at least examine me, see what's wrong.
Now,
that's why I don't think you should be casting.
I should say, in character, Toral, you can be like, oh, this dude sounds crazy or something, but you don't call him schizo.
No.
I wasn't calling him schizo in character. I was making a joke.
But your character, kind of being like weirded out by him saying this sort of stuff could be totally.
He's very weirded out.
In character.
He's very weirded out. He's like, well, first he's like, who the hell is this wizard you're talking about? And then after he's like, no, you sound a little bit crazy. Like, something seems wrong in your head. And he's gonna kind of step back a little bit.
Kosara, when you examined me last time, did you sense anything wrong?
It's nothing that I can recognize.
Could you examine me again?
I can try. And she looks at the floor. But I also want that box.
Venice. True. We can deal with this matter later.
And sorry, to get back to your detect magic, you detect magic kind of emanating, you feel...
It's all around.
Yeah, it's kind of, there's magic kind of coming from some of the scrolls laying around, and some of the potions are magically infused. But as far as for from this here, I guess the creature is magically activated, so you're sensing magic from the creature, but that's pretty much it. Nothing nothing specific.
Nothing specific, that's fair.
Yeah, Spanko's gonna use his brain for a moment, and am I able to use this? Am I able to use this on the thingy?
I feel like that should have a minimum intelligence rating on that, and I feel like that monster in our floorboards would not meet that.
I think it has reaction only.
Oh, I know, but I have an ability that has a minimum intelligence rating, or else the spell just fails.
Mine just says you see the thoughts and intentions, friendly, hostile, neutral, of one creature you can see.
Intentions is interesting though.
That's also true.
Intentions is not thoughts.
No, not until I mean wisdom. It's literally if the creature's wisdom is this low, the spell just does not work. It's okay.
Well, and again, would this
I
even count as a
think
creature?
that is true for a spell that does something similar. But as far as for the Amulet of Thoughts, it doesn't specify anything like that. You use your Amulet of Thoughts, and this is once per day, so you're using your charge for today.
I want this fucking house.
And it's just the only intention you're feeling. It's not a specific word or phrase, or sorry, it's not a specific voice or sound that you're hearing. I mean, but you just hear you just get this feeling, protect, like over and over.
Man, this guy just really wants to protect this box.
You're detecting that he would like to protect the box.
I couldn't
That's the
tell.
only thing I'm detecting. Other than that, there's nothing.
And roll me an Arcana space.
Ooh.
Roll, Raggy.
Oh, his Arcana is low as fuck, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably
Oh no,
so
it's
low.
+4. It's +4.
All right, that's not bad.
I don't know
Yeah,
where +4
actually,
came
that's
from.
terrible. 6 isn't good, so...
+4 doesn't
goodbye.
speak.
Oh, who was that? Was that Law?
I was Marge.
Oh, Marge. Oh,
She said something, but I couldn't.
She said something while we were talking. Oh.
Yeah.
Fisting Hut's mouth was not my plan for today. Glad that happened, though.
Yeah, she said that a few minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea what she said then. She's kind of.
Yeah.
She said she said
don't-
something while you were talking about this, and then she's kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, hopefully she'll be back. But yeah, with your 6 Arcana, you don't really know what the protect could be referring to, or you know what it could be referring to as the box, but you don't know exactly what. Yeah, you don't know any details further than that.
Well, I have an idea. Like, what I could try to do is try to command this creature. Well, I don't know if it would be able to. Like, command the creature to halt. Or, because it's like the same situation, right? Where you're saying, like, it has to have, like...
No, it has to say it. It'll say it in the thing.
Yeah, it's less of a creature. It's more of a. It's more of like a. It's right. Aberration is a. It's like an It's like a defense tool. It's more like an electric gate than a creature. You know what I'm saying? It's more like something protecting the house. That's not. It's not really. It doesn't have its own soul or its own or like or thoughts. It's just.
I see, like an active reaction.
It's just kind of a conjured thing.
Yeah, Law?
I have an idea.
Okay.
Can you give me Bubbles on your side?
Sure.
Bubbles.
So, okay, so as Aurelia is telling this to Gunther, Gunther goes, "Sure, he's the head." Gunther will like give Bobbly Saga's head to Aurelia.
Alright, I'll wedge the head in its mouth so that it can't close all the way.
Would you like me to use the maid or my whatever the hell was
Do you
happening to try to take it out?
It's not gonna get crushed.
So you,
I think it,
so you wedge her head in between its jaws.
yeah.
Oof.
You see the bits of the head and the skull just get kind of shredded up and fall in between the cracks of its mouth as it continues biting up at you.
That's
Well,
wild.
that
That's rough.
seems to be wanting to protect Bubble Zaga.
Well,
Look up at Aurelia and,
hey,
like,
I'm gonna have the pieces of that, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up at Aurelia. I'm gonna show thumbs up and like proper burial for that hag. Nice job.
That was my idea.
I would say, does anybody have like anything? I would say like we could use magic to like I have dispel magic, so I could try to dispel.
If we can
the effect.
hold it back for even a second, I have an idea, but I'm not gonna do it unless we.
What I was gonna say,
unless we have an option.
what we could try, Myro, is that you and I both have.
My name is
mage hand.
not
We could try to-
Myro.
Well, I was talking about this in.
Oh, we're
like, outside
metagaming.
of
All right.
Well, what? Not even meta.
No,
This is planning.
You're having
I know.
It's not even meta.
Yeah, continue.
Well, I was gonna say, both you and I could use our mage hands and try to like pry it open.
Do we? 20
You get one
pounds is
dog.
not gonna stop that.
I mean, what's 20?
Telekinesis-
I mean,
It's so
Well,
it's
what
10
if-
pounds
what if-
each. Telekinesis does not increase
okay.
like the
Now,
weight.
what if though? We both now hold up. Yeah, we both did that, and someone else physically came in and tried to do.
We have
this.
Aurelia. We literally have Aurelior who could do that.
What do you want to do?
That
with
is
it?
true.
Or for strength?
I would assume Aurelior has a +4 in strength. Yeah, Aurelior's a +4
So I
in
was gonna
strength.
say like, well, my thought right was to like, both you and I use our mage hand to like pry it open, someone else physically comes and help us, like someone strong, while another person quickly tries to grab the box. Maybe
well,
that would be
I have an
enough.
idea. I have an idea
Would
that is
that be
slightly
enough?
safer, but I can't use
Okay.
Mage Hand for it.
Oh, really?
We need a way to basically hold it open for like a second to the point where I can get to a point where it is considered grabbing the box, and then we have the box.
Okay.
Like that's literally it. I don't have to pull it out. I don't have to do anything. I get to the point where I'm grabbing the box, and we have the box basically.
Okay.
So I just need to be able to. I just need like the mouth to stay open for just long enough for me to grab the box and then cast the spell I need to cast. But yeah. Or I guess, yeah, use it.
Teeth, are his teeth like wooden as well?
Yeah.
Oh. Wouldn't
Yeah, I think if we hold it down, it wouldn't be possible because there's no muscle to hold back against. It's just wood moving from magic.
Well, I'm just gonna say
I
it's
think we're
strength.
gonna break.
It's just
I think
strength.
we have to break his teeth. Honestly.
I was gonna say you could definitely try to break his teeth, or like use a weapon, like a broad weapon of some kind, and like have him chomp on that and see if that has any effect, or try to like
Spear.
wedge it in there.
Like regular spear, a javelin,
Have we even considered
what's
the
it made of?
idea of lighting it on fire?
Okay.
It's made
The whole
of
house
wood.
is made of wood.
Boo hoo! The whole house is a giant monster with a big ass mouth.
And
What
I
are you
want to
gonna do
keep
with
this
it?
monster.
I don't
I'll find out
care.
We keep the
That way
monster.
we might burn it all and ourselves with it.
Yeah. I was
Okay,
gonna say,
so we go down the stairs and we
Oh.
start with the
Exactly.
stairs.
This is such a bad.
It's
I
a
vote we
better.
got
It's a
bad.
better idea.
If only
than
you had the
hitting
potion of
house.
invincibility.
It's a much better idea than hitting the house.
Okay.
We're all inside if he sets it on fire.
Yeah, I
Yes,
could.
let's
Okay,
do
so we
that.
have our options. I could try to cast Dispel Magic, try to make that happen.
I would
I
gladly be
can-
inside if I set the house on fire. I would gladly do it inside.
Just stops moving.
I could.
I
mean,
will
try
I
to
will
wedge
just
it.
let you know if you're gonna try and dispel it, it is much higher. What is it? It is a much higher than
yeah.
level 4 spell.
Okay,
Oh.
that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Even if I upcast it, that's.
Can I
Fair.
just try and hit one of the teeth with javelin
I feel like a bludgeoning
to like knock it
weapon
out,
would
like
probably
break
do a
it?
bit
Yeah,
better.
like
like-
bludgeoning weapons.
We got a hammer.
Just try it.
We have a Tunko. Pick
have
up
a Tunko.
Tunko
You
and
have
slam him
a
into the floor.
Tunko.
Literally pick up the Tunko and slam him into the floor.
Franco will not be that.
Doctor all inside if he sets it on fire. Slaw is crazy, dude.
I'm
Just
not against
quick
it.
hit. Just try and before it bites, just quick hit on one of the teeth as it connects with each other. Like from the top, not like
Bonk.
inside of it. Like bonk, yeah. Like down, so it maybe breaks down.
Wait, what if we just moonbeamed it?
That's an idea. Moonbeam it.
I don't think Moonbeam with radiant damage will hurt the wooden object.
I'm sure it will.
Oh,
Look, the
and
sun, it'll just burn.
I do need to do. I looked into Mage Hand a little bit while you guys were discussing. I am gonna retcon that it destroyed the Mage Hand, but you tried to pick up the
Okay.
box and it seemed like it was more than 10 pounds.
Got it. Okay.
So we could try 2 mage hands then. If it doesn't destroy the mage hands, then we could try 2 mage hands.
Yeah. You want it?
We could try
try
2
that.
mage hands to grab the box and try to lift it out. The only issue is we'd have to lift it out really fucking fast.
That's what I was saying. It's
because
like,
we don't want the
yeah.
box to get fucking destroyed.
I was saying, if you and I are doing this, and then someone else is physically helping us as well,
We
just
could-
the extra added strength to it, right?
Yeah,
The assist maybe, and then like have someone quickly reach in and grab it.
that's true. We could try.
That was my thought. I don't know what y'all think.
We could try that.
Mhm.
You guys want to try that? All right. Who
We can-
wants to like physically
Yeah.
help us like hold open the mouth then?
I feel like it should be
Well-
Aurelior. That should just be the no-brainer idea.
Aurelior?
He's got the highest strength.
You down, Law?
We could
to help try to
we
fight
got
it.
it as well.
And then
And
we
then, and then we have like
That's
no,
our
like,
hope,
Tunko's
yeah,
too
no.
short. His arms are probably too small to grab it.
Law
Honestly, we could we should probably have Tunko. Oh, never mind. We could have Kosara because they have equal dex, but Kosara has longer arms.
That would be true, Tara.
So we could have me and you use Mage Hand.
So
and then Aurelior assist Mage Hands to hold
unfortunately,
open.
unfortunately, you still it doesn't mean. So if you use both Mage Hands, it wouldn't be. You can lift 20 pounds now. You would still have a limit of 10 pounds.
Both mage, it would still only be 10 pounds, even if we have 2 Mage Hands.
Yep. That's what I'm
Well,
reading.
each one of them.
Okay. Whoa.
Damn, yeah, okay. That sucks, that doesn't stack. Alright.
So then...
It would be cool if it was just like split it between, because each hand technically only takes the half of the weight.
You could do
But-
2 Mage Hands and carry like a 5 pound and a 5 pound thing, but it still would come out to a total. You can only
Yeah.
total up to 10 pounds of
Damn.
weight. Yeah.
Damn.
What's Sorellen's side if he
Well, I
sets
mean,
it on fire?
Fuck.
Well, so
now,
then we could
now-
have... Well, okay, well then I have the highest dex technically, so we could have your Mage Hand and then Aurelior, and then if you guys are able to stop it, then I reach in and I try to grab it and...
Can I
And
really
this
just
is just to
drop
kind
it with
of
the
cover what would happen if say if you could combine Mage Hands and you had 6 people that all had Mage Hand, you could just like pick up enemies and just drop them off cliff, and they can't attack the Mage Hands.
it's
Like
true.
Mage Hands can't be
We
targeted;
could, like-
they don't have AC or anything.
We could like
so.
a repo grab them.
Right, you could just be repo grabbing people and throwing them
We
off a
could
cliff.
repo
It would
dump
just
them.
become really silly. At a certain point, it would be very silly. Like so, yeah. That's
Yeah,
why,
but that would be
that's why
that'd be so fun,
It
bro.
would
Just
be
like it's like a 6 sorcerer, 6 wizards, bro. And you're all just playing Mage Hand. You grab the bad guy, the big
Wait,
bad
wait,
guy, and you just fucking you just slamming him into walls and shit.
So, okay, what... so what if we have...
earlier, and I'll just say, can
What
you
if we had
just
the whole
chop
party
down
trying to
this
hold open?
I was gonna say, what? Okay, what? Hold
the
up,
next-
Mero. Do you want to try hitting the wood or hitting its teeth to see if you can break the teeth? First?
Yeah, just gonna break to make the hole so big it doesn't just connect.
It's got like
Okay, she's
it's got
gonna.
like a gap
So do you want to do
tooth.
that first before we try? I was gonna say
Yeah.
another option we could do is try to have Law and like Mero, you guys like try to like pry open the mouth, like your strength together, right?
I mean,
Like, try to pry it.
it did have a 20 did fail.
Intermittent chomp,
So-
chomp,
I mean,
chomp.
yeah, but like maybe both of you together. Nah, I don't know if that'd be enough. It'd be like overpowering. You're both very strong, right? Naturally, so it's like.
We just,
Oh,
yeah,
Or
we are
maybe-
strong, but I don't. It's magic. It's not muscle.
right. Well, that is true.
It's kind of like trying to fight a crane or something,
I
because you can
mean,
technically hold it, but it
it's
is
also
still a
wood.
machine.
It's also wood, not metal.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
what I'm
mean,
gonna.
it's magic
I'm suggesting
material.
we just hit it down and chop it down with axe, because Aurelia has an axe. It's even better for the wood.
That's true. I mean, okay,
Then my
so
speed.
we'll say that you do that first. Go ahead and try to break the tooth.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack with that.
It's a nat one.
Dude, if you hit a nat 1, oh, that is so funny.
16.
Yeah, so you're able to hit it, but don't roll damage, because when you slam down onto the teeth, it seems like your axe almost bounces off of the teeth. Like the magic that is animating them is also keeping the wood protected from direct physical harm in that way.
Well,
This
now it's
is
time for your idea.
concerning.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna be able to stop it.
Okay.
I can try
Alright.
again. Just reach
I was
in.
gonna say, like, what? Okay. Don't do that. What would you do?
Remember when you
How
reached
injured
in,
are
it
you?
was a dexterity saving throw. So maybe you know, you'd have to be fast. You'd be quick to get the box out.
Yeah, maybe somebody, who is like stealthy and fast, looking at my Tyrell.
I literally suggested, hey, you know, I could probably do it with the most efficiency, and I kind of got
Okay.
ignored. So
Okay, well,
Did you?
do you want to do it then? Do you
I
wanna
just
try to
don't
reach
know.
I can-
grab it really fast.
can I ready a spell, Schnitz, to like
Just
cast
so you
the
know,
moment I
though.
touch the box?
That's a good question.
What spell?
I'm gonna put it in the thing, but I'm not gonna.
I was gonna say, if anybody loses any limbs or anything, I can help regrow them. So just
basically, I turn into a shadow, and everything I'm holding turns into shadows with me. So basically, I reach down, grab it, turn myself and it into a shadow, and then I can't be hurt by the thing as I pull the box out. Because technically, then it's something I'm holding. So it would also become a shadow. So I pull it out, and then I can disable being a shadow, and then I can drop it on the floor.
I love the description. You momentarily become a shadow, in parentheses, a humanoid-shaped absence of light, not the undead creature named Shadow. Which is funny that they had to specify that. You can slide under a door through a keyhole.
But basically, the way I intend to use it is reaching down, picking it up, and then turning into the shadow, so then it becomes something I'm carrying. And then I can't be hurt, and it can't be damaged. And then I can just pull it out at my own pace. I think.
That'd be interesting too. Like, I mean, all of them, he has to do like the dex save just for that too.
Yeah, it's not to make the dex save to be reaching down and grabbing it.
Yeah, you can do that. But here, yeah, roll. If you want to try and grab the box, it would be a dex saving throw.
Okie doke.
Sorry, I've never seen this slither before. This is really cool. Very interesting spell.
Dex save. 13, 21.
Nice.
With a 21, you are able to reach in, you snatch up the box, and you're able to pull it free from the jaws before it's able to snap down.
Would that require me use of the spell or no?
No, you were able to. You were pretty much, yeah. You were able to quickly snatch it out. It's still, and as you pull the box and you're able to get it, pull it to your chest, and you look down. Suddenly, the jaws stop, and they come to a complete pause.
Toral's gonna hold the box really close to himself, as he notices that the jaws stop, and he's gonna like, kind of walk over to the corner, and he's going to turn and face the corner, and he's gonna slowly open the box. Yeah, he's gonna slowly into the back.
Peeking over.
Yeah.
Tonka, how the hell are you peeking over, bro? You're like 3'2".
We see you doing this. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can't.
Into the box.
I'm standing up on the chest.
We just kind of.
Alright, so I'm actually going to be activating Slither, and I'm gonna leave the room. And they're just gonna see me turn into a shadow and just like basically fly out of there, like Death Eater type shit.
Chonko's gonna look at the rest of them. So we chain him up next time we see him again, right?
Hey, I'm not stealing. I'm just.
No, you don't hear this. You're gone. Like you said, you're gone. You don't hear this.
Hey, whoa. We don't see where the shadow's going now. All right. And then once I'm out here and I feel I'm in a safe position, I'm gonna leave, and I'm going to open the box just to peer inside and see what is within what the box contains.
Dude. That is crazy.
Crazy how? My character is extremely selfish. If there's something that he gains from it, he is going to take it.
Yeah, we know. So Tonko's gonna look at the 3 people inside the house, and he's gonna say, "So we're gonna chain him up next time we see him now, right?"
Well, chain? Whoa, are we upgrading?
Yeah, man.
You didn't hear that.
Hey, this is out of character. It was like that's an upgrade.
Yeah,
because it was a rope.
Yeah,
that's true. That is true.
So yeah,
we still have the handcuffs. Aurelior still has the handcuffs.
We still have the handcuffs.
All right, so Toral, are you opening the box?
Yes, I'm opening to check what's inside.
So you open the box and you find inside
Pandora's box type shit.
You find inside an amulet, a necklace.
It's the one, the only.
It's the thing we need.
Amulet.
The thing we weren't supposed to get last time.
It's just the amulet.
So yeah, Tonka's gonna ask to the three of them. We're gonna chain him up next time we see him, right?
Fine with me. I have no.
Gunther, what do you have to say about this?
Talking to the one who likes to whip people in his sleep.
Okay, we're getting off topic.
What?
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, wait, yeah,
Guys,
Gunther.
the way he's willing to chain someone up. It's kind of kinky.
What is
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let
Shut
me read,
up, okay.
guys. Let me read, guys. This amulet is very, very interesting.
Yeah, we know. So Gunther's gonna look
Careful,
at
you might be next, Gunther.
Aurelier's gonna Tonka's gonna look at Aurelier and he's gonna say, Aurelier, you still got those shackles, right?
Guys, I made a mistake.
I believe.
I bet you did.
I made a very big mistake.
Please tell me.
I made an honest mistake, guys. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna
Please
work
say
on
you're
myself. I'm
cursed.
gonna be
No,
checking
I'm
my
not.
therapist.
I'm not
You find the
But I made a
amulet.
mistake.
You find the amulet inside, and you have no idea what it does.
Oh, I have no idea. Like,
Yeah.
my character can't read what I'm reading right now.
No.
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna. With me running outside, I'm gonna stand, and since Myro said Taral cannot be seen, I'm gonna like.
Oh!
Taral, you bastard! Return to us! Why did you run off?
This would be hilarious if this is how Terrell leaves the party. It's just
Carl will not be leaving the party.
He just leaves the party.
Before he goes back, Toro is going to take one of his many daggers and place it within the box.
Okay.
So there's now just a regular dagger.
Okay,
inside
so
of the box.
before he comes back, Tunko's gonna look at Aurelier and he's gonna say, Aurelier, you still got those shackles, right?
I believe so.
Gunther,
Oh,
so we're all
boy.
willing to chain him up, right? For doing that?
you want to chain him up. I mean,
Yes, I don't trust that.
Holy-
That little
holy
bastard just
freak.
yoinked it and then fucking ran out with it. I don't trust him anymore.
I
Holy
know
freak.
that he also
And Terrell wouldn't hear any of this that they're talking about.
he. Gods, do you really want to do this?
Yes, I don't trust that. He could have easily just shared it with the class what he found in there, but no, he had to do some weird magic shit to get out of here. I don't trust him. I say we shackle him.
Hey, this
first
isn't
we
fair.
want to save
Toro
his
did all the
sons.
work.
I mean,
Well,
You guys are just
Kasara
poking.
almost
You guys are
died.
poking the floor. You guys are
Yeah,
poking the floor with a
Kasara
stick.
died during this,
Yeah,
man.
she didn't do anything.
Well, we're the one with the shackles, so
Well, I'm the
There's
one.
Mary.
I'm the one.
Yeah, I
with
think I'm gonna ask
everything.
you for
Yeah.
your opinion.
yeah.
Hmm.
So
The
Tunko's gonna
only
look
thing
at
they
Gunther
saw
and he's gonna
is
say,
you running off, and that is not a teamwork.
No,
And that
it's
means
not
you're an
teamwork.
enemy and not an ally.
Boohoo.
But Tunko's gonna look at Gunther and say, "So Gunther, are you in accord with this?"
What do you want me to do?
I'm not sure. Just I don't know. Use your magic and shit. You'll figure it out. Let me go find
You
Kasara. And Tunko's gonna leave
Cast
the house. He's
magic
gonna
on
climb
him, are
down.
you sure
He's
about
gonna
that?
yell out for Kasara. He's gonna say, "Kasara, where the fuck you run off to?"
I will agree.
I'm
This
trying
is
to
rather
find
annoying
Pearl.
and.
Oh,
What?
Tunko hearing her. He's gonna
As
walk
it
over and
sees,
say,
is the magic gone? Is my
Well,
eyes? Are my eyes
you don't just
glowing?
you don't just walk over the ladder. You kind of like climb down the
Oh, yeah,
ladder
yeah,
down the trunks and plop down onto the dirt. Kind of
He actually does like a sick trick, and he actually skips the last ring because he's super cool and awesome.
Yeah.
Dex saving throw.
Fuck yeah. Dex saving throw? What is
Oh,
my dex saving? I have
Please
plus.
not one.
Oh,
Please
he's
not
gonna
one.
trip.
Please not one.
Oh,
Nope.
You
17.
almost
That's-
slip, but you're able to catch yourself, and you kind of look side to side as you land a little trick.
And I don't know what it is. So yeah, Tunko's gonna walk on over to her because he can hear her. He's gonna say, "So Kasara, I say, you willing to help us chain him up when we find him again?"
Is he loud enough for Toro to hear now?
No, he's
They're
not
outside.
screaming. You're on the other side of the house.
Yeah,
You
no,
do
not from where you're
hear
at. You're probably how far is that? It's pretty decently. It's like 30 feet away.
Good lord.
She
So,
would
yeah, Tunko-
let you
Oh,
be
God.
and like, dude. He was not cooperative for a long time, so I
No,
say
he wasn't.
we have another talk.
Yeah, now that
Oh,
Aurelier's around, we can use
Quotes
the
on quotes.
Oh my god.
So yeah, wait a minute.
How do we
I just
escape
could
this?
hold him.
Hold on. No, wait. Pause everything. Isn't the bird still following him?
That is
The
true.
bird is still following him.
Yeah, the
Wait.
thing is.
Oh my god. Wait. Would the
he was-
bird have gone
because
into his
the guy-
shadow as well?
Nope.
No.
The bird,
Yeah,
would've-
I don't
the
know.
bird is not something I'm holding. Wait, so was the
It
bird
sits on
still
you,
following
though.
me?
Yeah, it sits on your shoulder.
Also,
is it
this is
sitting on my
this is
shoulder?
this is a spell, right? How long ago did you do? It's only
Yeah.
lasts for a minute.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it only lasts a minute. I only use it to fly out and get around
Okay.
outside.
Yeah. So the shadow's already over at this point.
Yeah. Well,
So
no.
the
Yeah.
bird, is the bird
Yeah,
there?
he's just
Yay or
behind us.
nay?
So is the bird? Did the bird find
Is
him?
the bird
or-
is the bird with me or not?
I guess once you disappeared, it would have lost track of you.
But it's a bird.
But now Kosara's seen you at this point, right?
I don't think so.
No, I don't see
I don't
him.
know.
Oh, you
I've
haven't
kind of
seen him
been
yet. Oh,
behind
okay.
him
So
the
yeah,
whole
it's, no,
time.
the bird
Look,
actually
it's a-
wouldn't know exactly where he is.
Huge.
the bird can like just fly up, and if he's not in the
Waste
spelling
of
order, it's
forage
very
and,
obvious
like,
he's just standing.
Also, I want to very quickly mention that when Toro took the amulet out of the box, he's going to very safely tuck it under all of his robes and garments and all of that, and he's going to make sure it is like under everything. Basically, nobody sees it, nobody knows
Okay.
it's there,
That's-
and basically it's like yeah, but basically visibly you do not like there is no visible
Yeah,
difference
that's alright.
to anything. There's no like lump or anything because his
That's-
garbs are already relatively thick enough for it to not create
That's all right.
anything
That's
like,
fine. I
visible.
don't care enough. We'll just pat him down.
That's
Okay, so that's
That's reasonable to
metagaming.
do. But that's what we were gonna do anyways. Let's be real.
Debatable. I don't know if you're gonna pat me down. What you were gonna do anyways is lock me up.
Oh yeah, we're gonna lock you up then, Pat. We're not stripping him.
like nice, maybe.
Well, then what's the
Okay.
point? Come on.
So yeah, then Tunko's gonna be
And
like,
we
all right,
just
well, if
got
you're in
the
accord, and then
consequences.
Tunko's gonna kind of climb up the ladder slightly. He's gonna say, well, Kasara's on board, so we just have to find the guy now. And yeah, I say Aurelior, you're probably strong enough. You can probably just grab him or something. I don't fucking know.
You have to,
Walking
you
around
actually have to,
searching
you
for him.
actually have to be able to like get me though. He's gonna kind of creep around over here though.
Tunko's gonna walk this.
Oh,
Oh, please say he didn't find more fans.
Just it's not all appearing in my
Thraxus, what do you think I should do? Is the magic gone? First of all, am I back to normal?
like I was more worried about the magic than anything else.
That's a good question.
I mean, it's
Is it? I have
reasonable.
no idea.
Oh hey Toro.
I'll let you tell me.
I literally cannot see over this tree
Can you
branch.
tell me yes or no?
I can. That's. It's
Where are you?
And
That
when
is
you
so
say
weird. No,
what
I
ultimately
literally
decide
cannot
happens.
see you.
That.
That works for
Okay.
him because I think he can see you.
Oh, Tunko's gonna yell, "I found him!" And Tunko's gonna start walking on over. He's
Hey,
gonna,
since I'm
Tunko's gonna
creeping,
yell,
since I'm
"There you
creeping,
go."
would I make a stealth check here?
Yeah, all right.
If you're in a visible area, like what the fuck?
Yeah, wait, where would you
wait,
hide?
Can I make it at I'll make it a disadvantage. I will.
Okay,
I will
you know what?
gladly make it
All
a
right.
disadvantage.
All right.
No, he's sneaky.
I-
He's
no,
rather
never mind.
sneaky.
No,
He's
never mind.
rather sneaky. Roll a stealth check.
Fuck.
At normal?
Yeah, just regular stealth.
He
check.
wants this
Could have
advantage,
just
then.
normal way before.
What?
He
But
trips-
it's still a 21,
trips
bro.
someone
It's a
and-
21. It's a 21.
I
Oh,
think
'cause you have a minimum of
Kasara
10.
is washed up.
Yeah, I don't
That's
care.
a
You trip
21.
on the root.
That's
and you splash,
crazy.
splash the water a little bit.
That's
Tunko's gonna start
crazy.
Walking over, so he's
He's
there's
gonna
not
get.
face
He's gonna
down.
scramble up. That's crazy. I don't care about your roll. What?
I saw your roll. It was a 2.
That's.
Oh my God,
well,
look,
yeah. It's also
look,
a
if there was-
21
if
on
it
the
was
board.
a combat situation where it was like a like a life or death
Right.
situation, I would definitely.
This is RP. Though.
We're
This
just kind of
is
RP.
But where would you realistically
Yes.
hide, though? Is the thing.
Behind the tree
You're
branch.
just standing in the
You're
middle of
behind
the
the fucking tree, but yeah, in the middle.
Behind the tree branch.
The tree branch
And
is
just
not
holds
that
up
tall.
a twig in front of his face. and looks at me.
There you are.
All right.
Yeah,
Thraxus,
I'm going to employ a wonderful new ability that I have. From leveling up.
Thraxus, we should go and show them.
I have a free use of invisibility, so he's just
yes,
gonna
I
disappear
suppose
like
so.
right in front of you.
Wait, is Kasara
gets
like
to
grabbing?
grab-
Wait a minute, was Kasara
Well,
grabbing you?
here's the
Yeah,
thing,
I was gonna
you-
grab him.
You disappear. You're invisible, but you disappeared and then started trudging through the water where they would clearly see your
Yeah.
leg marks through the water.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's the comedic part of it.
All right.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Kind of moving
You know
around.
what I'm gonna do? You know what we're just gonna do?
I'm gonna grab
Tonko's just gonna tackle him. Tonko's just gonna run up to him and fucking tackle him.
All right,
And
here we
he's
go.
gonna
All right,
walk.
Okay, that's
all right.
unfair.
Hold on.
Yeah, you try and
Go
dodge.
ahead and roll me. Who's tackling him?
Me.
Tonko.
Tunko is trying to tackle. Okay, so Tunko is trying to runs up behind him and tries to tackle where he sees the wet kind of water dripping off of the air.
To be fair, I would also tackle.
Okay, well,
go ahead and then Tunko roll with help with an advantage because Korsar will help you tackle. Korsar will help
That's
you tackle.
crazy, bro.
You're on the fucking
That's what he tackled. Damn,
crazy.
tackles him down to the floor, and a successful. Well, actually, you know what? Dex saving throw from Toral.
Natural 20 though.
Yikes.
That is a nat 20.
It's a
Unless
nat
you
20.
get another nat 20, yeah, we're just gonna say
26, yeah.
he will succeed with the nat 20.
Damn.
That is a huge nat 20. I like to play TTR.
I'm still holding the box. but,
Tabletop
yeah.
RPGs.
Yeah.
I like to see a nat 20 always succeed. I like to see a nat 1 always fail, regardless of any other circumstances.
I rolled a 2,
Right.
by the way. That was not a 1 earlier.
Skill issue.
What? Dude, I'm actually getting insane. I'm actually getting
prove you.
insane DME. it says 21 on my thing.
Look,
Right?
to be fair, okay. Anyways, we're gonna be. So he tackles. He successfully somehow the gnome flies through the air
Against your-
and successfully tackles you.
What do you mean somehow?
Tucker can sense the goods.
And
It's crazy.
and so you have him. You kind of have him. You tackle him to the ground. What do you do next here, Tunko?
I'm just holding on to him.
Well,
Hold on, dude.
technically, shouldn't that tackle have been a disadvantage, even though? Because
Well,
it was
that was a hell-
still invisible,
Kasara-
even though he
Kasara
could
was
see like the
Sorry,
wet.
help,
Well, yeah. So it would have been a normal roll because it
So,
would have
I mean, we still got a nat 20 on one.
Yeah, nat 20. Anyway, moving
whatever.
on. Moving on.
Whatever. Bro, I'm actually getting insane hate from the DMs.
The stories are going on the DM1. Let me fix it.
I'm entertaining
Actually working
this all.
against your team in collaboration.
We are not
You're
entertaining this. We are not entertaining. This would have been like the
against the
craziest
team.
Tom and Jerry chase
Wait a
of all
minute.
time,
So
and I'm getting cut
If
short.
Kasara-
Karma from what? Karma from doing all the work and then losing it all? What? Karma from doing all the work and then wanting to reap the rewards
So-
of his
Oh
work?
my god.
Kasara was helping, right?
Yes, because that's
So
why.
Kasara was helping. That means both Tunko and Kasara have now tackled him.
All right, everyone, calm down. All right, we're gonna keep moving
That's
forward. So
so
Tunko is
funny.
successfully, guys. I said I'm trying to explain what's happening next. So Tunko tackles Toral down to the floor. So you're holding him there. Kosara, just in the split second as he tackles him, what are you doing, Kosara? Because you're kind of right behind him
Wrapping
here.
his hands behind him, like,
Okay.
so he can't do anything.
Okay, so you're
How do
kind
you know
of
where my hands are?
You're trying to grab his hands and
That's
force them behind his back. Go ahead and both of you roll strength checks.
Can I have advantage because my hands are invisible?
Oh.
No.
Should I roll concentration first to make sure to see if I'm still invisible or not?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, go ahead and roll me concentration. That would be.
Like, that is crazy.
What is? Oh shit! What do I even roll for concentration? Give me 2 seconds.
You would roll.
It's Constitution. Am I an idiot?
Yeah, Constitution. I believe.
Okay, it's Constitution 10 or more.
Mhm. Well,
Con 10 or more?
I think it depends.
Is there con C?
Yeah,
I mean, they're both
also-
I
+1.
think it's
If he
always
has a
10.
concentration effect running, doesn't it show on his character?
It will.
It does,
show
but
when
it
he has
doesn't.
on
It
left or
doesn't. Oh,
anything.
it doesn't.
Yeah, it wouldn't. What you could do, okay, here. What you could do, Myro, is take damage and then add that damage back. You know what I mean? Like just. To
What?
trigger
Oh, yeah,
the
that would work.
concentration. So just to trigger the concentration text.
Oh, yeah, you can make a,
Yeah, it's just a DC 10.
concentration roll.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ooh.
I saved it.
But you
I
get
saved
plus
it.
plus one. Nice. So you
I'm
are
still invisible.
Still invisible.
I'm tackling an
but-
invisible knight.
Mines are invisible. She
Invisible
can't see
before?
them. So.
She can feel them, and she can
what the-
see them moving around through the dirt and the mist.
Okay, we are just saying things to make this worse.
But go ahead. So she rolled an 8 strength check. Go ahead and roll me a strength check as well, Toro.
I did 16.
Okay.
So you're not able to get keep his arms behind him. Now, Tunko, roll me a strength check.
This is crazy.
Well, it's tackling you.
So basically,
Strength check,
Kosar was trying to bind your hands. Oh my god!
I'm actually getting pressed right now. What the
That's a
fuck?
natural 20 for Tunko.
Almost there.
Where were the nat ones? Where are the nat ones
Go ahead,
now?
roll me another strength check from Toro. I mean, you're basically being overpowered by 2 different people that you're not using lethal force against.
Holy racism, bro.
Yeah, so Tunko, you kind of you were able to, while you're holding him down, you were able to find his hands and
okay.
and pulled him behind his back. But
Yeah,
you don't. I don't think you have any rope or anything to bind.
No, so Tunko's gonna yell for Aurelior.
Am I allowed to use another? Wait. Am I allowed to break concentration and use another spell?
Yes.
Sure.
You should be able to.
All right. Can I cast Creeping Touch?
Do not touch me.
Oh my god.
So my hand, my
Ugh.
right hand splits off from my wrist,
Okay.
and it starts acting like a spider and crawling all over Tunka.
You know what? I don't know what to do here. So you know what we'll do in the spirit of D&D?
So he starts
Less
fighting.
than
This is the token. This is the token that I sent you.
Right.
Yeah, less than how we're gonna decide what Tunko does here. Less than 10 or less. I freak the fuck out. Anything higher, I don't.
I feel like it should. If we are.
Okay, so if Tunko freaks Tunko starts freaking out.
I was gonna say if we are.
Wait,
scared of spiders,
where is it? Where is it?
It is crawling all over you. It's going like up your arms, all over your face, around your neck, your back, and you're like feeling it like skitter everywhere.
Okay.
It should be a lot. It should be a little bit. It should be a little bit small. It's a hand spider. It is a hand spider. It's the Elden Ring spider hand thing.
Hold up, pause.
specifically,
Wait,
but-
during this time Terral has the deafened and blinded condition.
That is totally fine.
That for you.
I'm
That
gonna
is
be
totally
honest
fine.
with you. Remember how we discussed if Tunko's scared of spiders? If I'm scared of spiders, Tunko's scared of spiders?
Yep.
That is not all that. That is not a spider. If it's a hand spider.
Hey, whoever said he saw it, it's just crawling on him, and he feels like the skittering all over him.
You are no longer invisible. I have your hands. I see.
You rolled a 9. Yeah, well, we rolled a 9, and we stay true to our word here.
I know here, but I didn't
We
know.
stay true. We stay true. Oh,
You never
boo-hoo.
specified
Hey, well,
hand.
it does say transforming into a spider, so
Well, then why'd you make it a hand spider?
because there was just a perfect opportunity. What? What?
Okay.
Perfect opportunity to use an Elden Ring model? What?
You fucker. You motherfucker.
That's
You
funny,
would.
though.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
no, it turns into an actual
well,
spider. At least that's what it
what's Tunko
says in the
gonna do
wording.
here?
Just because I'm deafened and blind doesn't mean I can't get up and run in a random direction and pray I don't hit a tree.
Hey, Schmitz, I have a proposition for you.
So what do you exactly?
He's trying to scare Tunko off.
We're literally we're just trying to get Tunko off of me, and
I have a proposition
in the
for you,
fact that
Schmitz.
he's rolled lower than a 10, I feel like he should get off.
No, I have a proposition here.
I mean, it's
Schnitz.
really up to Tunko how he's reacting. Yeah, what do you
No,
want?
I got
first?
an idea here.
It's Tunko.
Can I
Look,
roll
that's
a strength
Tunko.
check at disadvantage to hold him tight with one hand, and then the other hand take the spider and fucking chuck it? Can I roll strength at disadvantage? Will you allow this? It would be very funny if I somehow pass this.
It would be an attack roll with disadvantage, I guess.
and then Toro would just roll normally. What do you say about this?
It's about his AC.
It's just weird because it detaches your hand, but yeah, here, go ahead and roll. Yeah, strength at disadvantage.
Strength at disadvantage.
It detaches my hand, but
But he
the
was holding
wrist.
you at the wrist though.
Okay. So yeah, no, I fucking fail, and you can try to. Well, no, you should roll 2 it normally. There's no
No,
way you
you
fucked
should
this
roll.
up, Terrell. Come on,
Disadvantage
Terrell.
because he's like
my
also
strength is
definitely
kinda
blind. Well,
ass.
not I don't know about that. But it's
No,
like
I wouldn't say.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's as much as what I'm seeing or hearing.
Yeah.
It's literally just like,
no,
I
I'm
mean,
just saying,
he is
I think
behind
what
me
he
on
does
top
now-
of
Normal
me.
strength.
I think
Normal
it's,
strength roll. I trust you somehow. Okay, so yeah, you pass it, and then so Tunko is like pushed off of it. You're able to push
Right,
off
yeah, you
Tunko.
Fall
And
up and your
but with
hand.
the other hand, Tunko still takes the hand and fucking chucks it.
Okay, so then that cancels it. I get my hand back, but I take 1d6 damage.
Yeah, we're just
So I take
Okay.
a single damage.
nice.
Woo!
And
But
Yeah,
yeah,
so
you
that's
but after
still,
popping
like-
off your hand, and you know him kind of struggling to keep you kind of locked in there, you do break free.
And then I
but
break
I've already spent
concentration
time.
with my hand
I've already
back.
spent time. Everyone's here, so you know it worked.
Thraxis, what are you people doing? What is
He
going
tried to-
on?
He tried to become invisible, and so I tackled him, and then his hand turned into a
God.
spider thing, and ugh.
You trying to escape again.
I'm not trying to escape. You guys are trying to fucking chain me down. Not fucking. You guys are trying to chain me down.
He does not know that.
Maybe
He
not.
doesn't
Well,
know
yeah,
that.
well, he still very much so
He did not
remembers
know
the
that.
last time he
Okay,
woke up
you know
tied
what? That's
down.
fair. That's fair. That's
He
fair.
very much so
He
still
has
remembers this.
PTSD.
If you guys want the box, you guys can take the box. Here you go.
No, I don't trust you. You
I don't know
would.
what else to
Tackle
tell
you
you.
because of the
Zoid.
box. We did tackle you because you opened the box, look inside, and just
You
ran
opened
away
the
from us.
box.
Shut up.
I came.
I can.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Also, I
don't
am
know.
missing a dagger. I don't have the
Let's go.
scary dagger from the guy, like the vampire dagger.
Oh, the Empire Dagger. I did give an
You were
Empire
talking
Dagger.
about the one you
I
put in the
don't
box.
have that anymore.
Is that the one you put in the box?
That no, I
You
put a
got there,
regular.
yeah.
I made it very specific that I put a very regular dagger in that
That's
box.
Gunther will walk over to Aurelior. Aurelior, fine. If you think that I owe you one, what do you want me to do in this situation?
Oh, that deals damage to vampires, right?
Yeah,
it was,
I
it was
do.
one, like 3 radiant or like 1d.
It was like a 1d4 radiant.
Yeah, 1d4 radiant. Got it.
Yeah. Yep. The Night Stalker dagger.
Aurelior, what,
I guess
what
I'll
would
drop
you want
this
me to do
dagger.
in this situation? Just let me know.
If it's possible, can you help me restrain Taral?
This is crazy.
If you'd like me to, I could do it right now. Just say that.
What? Right now?
Dude, you
Wait,
can
what?
do it. Dude,
Alright,
I just
and then-
picture
he's gonna put me in a bubble.
I
Oh, he's gonna
picture-
put me in a bubble. Oh no.
Gunther just
hard.
going, just sighing and just shaking his head. Looks at Taral, raises a hand, casts Flycratic Orb.
This fucking
Before you even
hoe.
move, before you even move away.
This fucking hoe. What's the wisdom save? 14? I got that. I got that in the bag. I lied.
Alright, so you are charmed by me, and we're gonna take this a step further. Because you are also
Whoa.
charmed by me, Gunther is going to transform into his Illithid. We're gonna use Mantle of Majesty.
That's a lot of words.
And since you are
Oh.
charmed, you will fail a command, and Gunther is going to transform. I would say in this state, Gunther's eyes are glowing red. The mark has not appeared yet. But Gunther casts command,
He's crazy again.
and... Cat, here, let me, like, put this here.
Wait, actually, I lied. I'm using my bone dice on that. I passed the wisdom save. Because I rolled a 16. I rolled a 16, I'm using my
Come
bone dice on that.
Alright, DM,
You're going-
what are, you can't retcon, I don't know about retcon.
That's a big
That's
retcon.
big.
isn't it?
I just not a big retcon. We haven't done anything past the fact that I'm
He's
in
done
the bubble.
2 things.
Yeah, okay, whoa. Okay.
Oh.
I'm charmed. He hasn't said anything that is
It's up
specifically
to
affected
DM
by the
here.
charm. I mean, he's
Yeah, I was about to.
You haven't yet.
Because you fail command. Yeah.
Okay, well
That was
technically
the-
I
that's the
haven't since I
DM
used
here.
my bone dice roll.
Oh my god. Alright, what are your initiatives?
There we go. There's the
Technically-
polychromatic,
technically
little
should be a
polychromatic
17.
orb.
Oh, he was spending the time doing this.
He's
Well,
you're
cool. No,
spending the time
actually,
making me
I
glow.
actually just kind of figured out an easy way to oops,
Oh, that's good at least.
kind of a cool way to have that
Circle.
Up to the DM here if we're allowed to retcon this.
Okay, what are we retconning while I was doing
This is not a retcon.
So I was in the
This
middle
would
of
be a retcon.
explaining how I was going to
This is
command him
not a
since he failed the
retcon.
wisdom save.
But then I
and
realized,
he tried to say-
I rolled the bone dice at a 16, so I was saying I wanted to use my bone dice here, so that I didn't fail the wisdom save. But they're like, this is a retcon, even though
Let me
technically,
see.
no, nothing. He hasn't said anything's happening yet. He just put the things
I
in the
did
chat.
say,
You
I did say
interrupted
that I
him.
did- I
You haven't
said
said what's
I was
happening
gonna
yet, but
command you.
I remembered. I remembered before you actually said anything, and
It's up
actually
to the
anything
DM
actually
here.
happened.
Yeah, yes.
No actions
you
were
could,
actually taken in the moment.
You could use your bone dice, but you would still be in the bubble. You just wouldn't be charmed.
That's
Alright,
fine.
fair enough.
Oh, well.
That's fine.
All right, yeah. So you can use your
Just let it
your
be
one charge of bone dice, and you're not charmed while in the bubble.
Good.
So Tunko's gonna look at Gunther. He's gonna say, "Can you just get him like so high that when he falls, he's out?"
Well, and then Gunther just kind of looks at Aurelior. Aurelior, what would you like me to do? I could raise it or I could keep it at this level. He's at ground level right now.
I think you should keep it at this level.
Okay, I have him right here. Okay, so we're gonna, since you use the bone dice, Gunther's not transformed, he's not doing anything else.
Okay.
Okay.
But Gunther is then going to say, would you like me to do anything else, Aurelior? Bear in mind, I have no idea what effect it will do on me.
I think you've done enough for now. We don't want you to use your magic too much.
And as doing so, Gunther's eyes will be glowing blue arcane again. So he will just be staring, just kind of like holding the bubble in place. Now, what will you have me do, everyone? He's subdued for the moment.
Is there a way we could get the shackles on him?
No.
Is that possible?
Well, in the bubble.
While I'm in the bubble? No.
I wasn't talking to you. You're in the bubble.
Yeah, he can't hear
Just
us. in the
bubble
He
playing.
can't hear anything.
No,
Okay.
I'm speaking
No, he
wholly
can't
out
hear
of
us.
character.
No.
I was just saying,
Well-
I don't think there's a way you can get in the bubble without the bubble going away.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think that's kind of why it's so.
Why
That's why
ask?
it's so powerful. Is because there is kind of a disconnect between you and the person you're in the bubble, or the creature in the bubble.
Yeah, like I have no idea what's going on outside, but I'm fully aware that I'm in the bubble right now.
Oh, but, you know, a creature trapped inside the bubble at the beginning of its turn cannot see anything
What's a bubble
or may
before?
make
Yeah,
a wisdom
yes.
save. So...
And so, and also, it's not exactly ground level. It is 10 feet in the air. You can choose to
I'm
raise it more.
It's not a
than
bubble
that.
from
in the
outside.
sky.
Okay, fine. It is 10 feet.
Okay, so
It is-
start 10 feet in the
It
sky.
is 10 feet.
Okay,
It's 10
10
feet in the air, but he could choose to raise it even further if he wanted.
Gunther, what if you just raise it to the point where there's no way he could land on his feet, and then we use that moment to just get the shackles on him?
This is crazy shit, bro.
I'll do so if Aurelior wishes
He
it.
needs to do it
Not as far as to kill it, for the record.
So,
What were you saying, Kazor?
I'm just thinking. I think he can still land on his feet with some
Well,
kind of.
he could dex save. And try
Okay,
to...
I'm
I can 100% land on my feet.
From like 100 feet up?
Yeah, he needs
Technically,
DC on dexterity.
Nah, that's okay.
technically could.
Technically could.
Technically
I
could.
think if you roll like a nat 20,
Yeah.
that would make sense.
But it's really up to you guys. It's really up to you guys what exactly next step you want to
Me.
take here.
He could land on his
crazy, I'm
feet,
getting
whether or not
surrounded.
his legs survive the impact is another
Yeah.
It's hurting on your own part.
Well, he
I'm not,
started
yeah,
it.
I'm not turning on anybody, bro. I'm trying to.
Guys.
I am rightfully taking what I earned. Turning on my party,
all
my ass.
At max, we're taking him to jail.
We all
That
contributed.
you
This is the guy who
collectively,
petted the
you
floor.
all collectively came together to try and get out. It wasn't just you. To
Yeah,
be fair,
well,
to be
I'm the
fair
one
this
who
is
grabbed
just right. I'm sure, and that's
I'm
how
the one who
Terrell
grabbed
sees it.
it.
That's how Terrell sees it in his head. I'm sure that's.
Tonko's like, we
totally-
all contributed
We
as,
all
as he sits there petting the
As I
floor.
patted the
As he
floor.
sits
You
there
all
petting the
chose
floor.
violence for once. Tunko chose peace, and peace wasn't the option.
Well, everyone, I have him right, kid. You want me to raise it? What would you like me to do? Aurelior, it is your call. I leave this up to you.
Gunther, you can repair limbs, right?
I can what now?
Can you repair wounds?
I'm not catching that. What you said?
Yeah, repair what? Repair what?
Reveal
Repair
items.
wounds? Yes, I can.
Oh,
I
repair
can repair
wounds.
wounds. Yes,
Oh.
I can.
Oh, this fucking shit. Oh, I heard reveal items. I was like, what?
Yes. I do have a ring on me that if you do chop off someone's limbs or whatever, they will grow back as long as they have the ring on.
That's how the fuck are you gonna put the ring on if I don't have my arms? What?
Well, you
Put it on your toe.
Yeah, who knows what you guys cut off of me, bro? Who knows what you guys cut off of me, bro? This is gonna be fucking weird.
Your hair.
This is gonna be so weird.
No,
So
I would really highly recommend, because then you'd have to find an apothecary and get him like stabilized and stop his bleeding and.
Let's not murder Torol, guys.
Yeah, the ring of regeneration.
It is all but a. It is
right.
It is
ring of
all.
regeneration.
It is all but a.
Yeah, if you lose a body part, the ring causes the missing part to
I know how it works.
It is all but a
you
knife,
still have to get him
guys.
stabilized. You still have to get him like medical assistance before he bled out to death.
It is all but a knife. Oh, wait. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Never mind.
Yeah.
You know what I could do?
What
I
could you
get
do?
Strahd's opinion on this.
Oh my god.
Wait, is that like? Wait, do we actually know that he can do that yet?
Gunther did it earlier. I don't know if you were there.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
Talco would
No,
know
he
about
wasn't
this
there.
though.
Oh wait, would I
You
not?
wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You would not
Yeah,
know.
you wouldn't have even seen that happen.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
To be fair.
I would have, but I would say Gunther has no recollection of this either because he wasn't Gunther.
And I don't think Gunther knows that I have one, or maybe he does.
No, Gunther knows. Gunther saw you pick it up. You picked one up.
Oh, I forgot. Some people aren't as stupid as Psycho. I forgot. My bad.
I would say. Yeah, but Gunther himself would have no recollection of this. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Real fucking valuable, worth at least 100 gold.
Okay, so
Fuck, bro.
okay. So Aurelior, do you want me to raise it? I could raise it up to 30 feet in the air. It's 10 feet right now.
30's not that
Yeah.
bad.
Can you raise it and then drop him?
As you wish.
Go right ahead.
I'm
Go
gonna
right
raise
ahead,
that
guys.
Up and raise it another up to 30 feet. It's max.
Okay, as you see the bubble slowly start to float higher and higher, almost brushing against the leaves of some of the lower hanging branches above you.
And do you want me to release it?
Now he floats.
Yes, release it.
Gunther will release the spell.
As you release the spell, and now Torald would be falling.
Okay.
Torald does not take damage as he slowly falls to the floor, and I would
Okay, so that
assume
makes it- that makes
I would
it-
assume
okay.
that I assume that would also mean that I can immediately move because it's feather falling and I'm not taking damage and I'm not falling
Okay,
or something like that.
My thing with that is that when you're slowly falling, you're very easily a target. When you're
While
slowly
Torol
in the
is
air.
slowly falling.
It is
Praxis
one
is
round.
going to
It's not
Wait,
technically.
Praxis is gonna try to do a thing. I'm curious what Praxis is gonna do.
I don't know.
While
Praxis is a
Torol
fucking mile away. No way
falling.
Thraxis makes it all the way to Torol by the time he actually
Also,
gets
did you
down.
How about you
Into
let me
this
say what I'm
ring?
gonna fucking do first?
Boo-hoo!
Okay, so there would be, so it's 60, so here, we'll do the math. So Ring of Feather Falling, you're falling 60 feet per round. So every round, every round is around,
it's around
3
3 seconds.
10 seconds?
5
7
seconds?
It's around 7 seconds.
Was
so
it
yeah,
10? Was it
It'd be
6
around,
seconds? It'd be
I
like
don't
3
know,
seconds.
It's like some weird number. But yeah, so
It'd
it'd
be like
around
3 seconds.
3.5 to 4 seconds, you would see him kind of slowly descending from 30 feet to the ground. You know, fast. You know, a little slower than not exactly slow, but slower than naturally.
That's
you know, falling.
If you do the actual math, that's like half a second faster than you would actually hit the floor. So it's still
There's
pretty.
so many
It's still
numbers,
pretty
dude.
fast. It's still pretty fast.
Well, there's a chance this
yeah,
doesn't
but
work anyway.
There would be no deck save.
Make
You-
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Wisdom save?
Oh?
What is that? Hold person? Okay.
Oh,
wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie.
that's really convenient.
Oh, that was a
Yeah.
big roll.
We wish we tried that
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah, we tried that a long time ago.
but I think couldn't Aurelior just fucking tackle him while it's still 3 seconds. It's Aurelior. He's big strong.
So Thraxis tries and he tries to cast Hold Person and it just fails.
What is this going on? Whoa, we are moving a lot in these like 3 seconds. This is it's crazy actually. Wait, I need a conversion calculator.
So as that's happening as well,
we need to do the math here, guys.
Gunther will also cast Command.
Okay,
we'll see
so
as soon as he's free, Gunther will cast Command on Tyrell. That's another wisdom saving throw.
Another wisdom save? What the fuck is going on here, dude?
Yo!
Okay,
no way.
The nat one wisdom saving throw. What are you
Gunther
commanding
will
him?
command you to halt.
Okay.
So you're not
This
able
turn
to
doesn't
move or do bonus action or anything, yeah.
Okay.
So you're just like, the second you land on the ground, he's just frozen. I have him now, do what you wish. He cannot move. And you will see the mark for...
That is only during my turn, right? That's only during my turn, right?
Yeah, for 7 seconds you are frozen.
I can still take
Through that time,
reactions though, right? To other people.
Takes no action or bonus action.
Yeah, well, if it's a reaction.
A reaction would be an action of sorts.
Yes.
This is crazy.
I've tried this. I've tried this in
You're
the
the one
past.
going crazy to stealing this from your own party.
I'm not going stealing shit from a who, bro.
From us, all of us.
Let me know. At what point did Tunko ever have possession of this box? Please let me know. Let me know, and I'll give you the box.
I actually made that box. I didn't want to spoil this.
Of course, yes.
I actually made the box. It means just been planning this for a while.
that box in the fire.
Yeah.
It was not
But
about
This is crazy.
It was about you clearly not trusting Adams.
Yeah, I don't
you.
trust you. Yeah, I don't trust you. I did the work. I got the
Then
box.
why are you with us?
Because of things like this box that I could be taking home.
Well, I don't think you will be. Tunko's gonna yell at Aurelior
Yourself next time.
to use the shackles on him.
Alright, so Gunther in this moment says, I have him now, he cannot do anything. So
as you're kind of frozen, kind of magically frozen in place, you feel your arms get pulled behind you and then put into some cuffs, some little manacles, they're called.
Great.
However, doing this, after Gunther does this, you will notice the mark showing on his forehead and eyes, the magic flickering between blue and red arcane.
Does Tunko notice this? Or
It would be, are you facing him? I mean, I'm not gonna say no or yes. It's just...
no, I don't think I'd notice. I'm facing Torah.
But if you were to look at Gunther, you would notice it happening.
Okay. Let me think here. So he's in Chef's.
Oh
So
shit!
you know,
I have to know what it does. That's so sad.
Tunko's gonna turn over to Gunther to like congratulate him, and then he's gonna see the shit. He's gonna say,
I think I know what you're talking about, Myro. Yeah, you wouldn't.
I was, dude. If only I knew. If only I knew,
yeah,
bro.
I think I know what he's.
If only I knew. If only Torol was just a knower, this would be huge.
If he was a knower.
If he was a knower, this would be insane.
Tunko's gonna grab this out of his backpack and do pretty much the thing that Torol did, letting him see his face in it.
Okay, is there anything I'm saying except my face?
So, no, he's showing it to Gunther.
To Gunther, yeah.
Oh,
because now, like, so what he's saying is that while I'm doing this, the mark and everything will, like, showing to me, and Gunther, or Tunko shows me my own reflection. And as, like, seeing this, Gunther goes, like, kind of like, why are you showing me this? What is the meaning of this?
So you know?
And he barks this down at you from glowing eyes and a very evil, kind of an angry look on his face as he barks down at you.
Well, Tunko just looks at him, not giving a fuck, because it's Tunko. So he's like, so you know? What kind of question is that?
Gunther kind of like, is like in a moment of like a flicker of anger, right? Kind of like dissipates, because it's like flickering on and off, so he's not necessarily in a fully aggressive state.
Okay.
Gunther will then kind of like, what? Wait a minute, what? And then kind of like stare, like, and then you'll see his face relax as he just kind of looks puzzled. This is what happens every time. I used the magic.
Yeah, I thought that you knew, or else we would have brought it up a long time ago, or something. Or maybe I just was too drunk to notice. I don't fucking know.
This mark.
Varying degrees of intensity, but yes.
This has it gotten any worse? Or when does it reach its worst?
It was
I-
pretty
kinda
intense during
randomly.
the fight with Babala Saga.
Well, yeah, that too.
It's like I still feel like myself. I see. It appears am I cursed? What is this?
So, I don't know, it's a glowing...
You did say you had dreams of great dreamers, so...
Tonko, upon hearing
As
the
far
great...
as I
That
know,
was our-
it's a great
slightly-
dreamer.
Tonko, upon hearing the great dreamer, will slightly wince upon remembering his forced baptization.
All I know is that he called me his puppet, his plaything, and that he was waiting for me. I not know why he seeks me, but he
I
wants
guess
me
the
to
afterlife
find
is
him.
real, huh? And I guess you
We're
gotta
we are far past 7 seconds, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
so-
you are restricting me, Aurelia, with shackles.
Is...
Well, this is between me and Tunko at the same time as whatever Aurelio and Mara are doing.
Yeah.
So don't think that they're
Yeah.
all just talking to me.
Say that already. That we are
Yeah, and
restraining.
Aurelia, are you grabbing him, or did you just put the cuffs on and then just, I don't know, stand back?
I'm like holding him by the shackles.
Okay.
I don't think you're reading that one. So, yeah,
Dex save to escape.
But I see.
Against Aurelia, I don't know.
A dex save?
Well, it would
Not-
be, it
no,
would be
not
your,
your
it
I
wouldn't be
know.
a dex save, yeah, it'd be a strength.
I know.
versus- Yeah.
Strength. Fuck it.
A dog who hears the word trees. A dex save? A dex save?
Dex save?
What was it next
Can we get dex save, please? Acrobatics?
I love dex saving.
Okay, anyways, Tunko's gonna
Exactly.
be like, dude, I don't know what's happening. I just felt like I should show you this so that you know.
He's crazy.
Gunther kind of like recoils like a little bit, and he's like, I turn into a mind flayer? When
Tunko not listening. His eyes are gonna like widen. He's gonna be like, I've got an idea. You should drink. Maybe that'll help.
Maybe the voices will go away.
drink
Maybe
what?
Wine. What else?
I already do drink wine. We've had many a drink
Like a
and shared
lot.
together.
I mean, you need to drink as much as I.
I mean, the last time that we've drunk, I was drugged. I don't know if I want to drink again.
Well, it's
Especially in this scene. What if it happens? What if I fall asleep or something and it takes over?
I drink all the time, and I'm only drugged once in a while. You'll get used to it. It's fine. Sometimes the wine is a little too good to be true. Still fall for it anyways, but that's not here nor there.
Dragonkin are technically humanoid, right?
I don't.
Dragonkin are technically humanoid, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we just hit him so hard so he just gets
It's up to you guys. I mean, what are you two doing while Toko and I are talking? Yeah, so you two, like, what are you two doing? Like, what are you and Raven doing while me and Toko are talking?
Corral is not up for conversation right now. He's trying to escape, and I want to, like,
Yeah, you want to knock
him
him out
out.
or try to? Yeah, it's up to you.
Knock him out. What the fuck, bro?
Because again, this conversation's happening while they have you. So yeah, what are Kasara and River doing?
Hey, as they start like doing things, Toro's gonna say, wait. We can talk this out, right?
All right. Empty everything.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Toro. Go back to talking with Gunther. Not Toro. Tunko.
Yeah,
Go back to talking with Gunther, bro. Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
guys, it's me, Toral. Guys, I have this magic amulet, guys.
Yeah. Hey, we don't know. You don't know that. Hey, you don't know that.
No, I do, because I'm Toral now. Guys,
You
it's me,
want to know?
Toral.
It isn't about the box.
Dumb
She
go.
like straight up
What?
tells. It isn't about the box.
What?
We don't care about the box.
I don't know.
I care about
Well, what do you
Why
care
did you
about?
run?
What did I run? Because I don't know if you guys are gonna steal the treasure that I deserve.
We just wanted to see it.
Ah, you wanted to
Just
see
wanted
it,
to
didn't
see
you?
Just a simple curiosity.
Yeah, Lord knows you know about being curious.
Yeah, I know a lot more than you.
Yeah, I know you. Thankfully, you do. I don't
About being
ransack
curious.
my partner's bags.
Partners? The fuck?
Don't make it weird.
It's not say the
Don't
fuck.
make it weird.
It's not the part.
Just not
The fuck.
the fuck?
No, yeah, I'm not trying to make it weird. No. He's like, you guys think you would call yourselves my partners? Kind of thing?
No, I call them my partners.
No,
not
I don't. You
You're
said
just
your
kinda-
partners. You said your partners.
Organized
Gunther-
market.
Slammer nerd.
Gunther, in a flicker of just annoyance, you'll see anger once again appear on Gunther's face. It's like Gunther then approaches Tyrell.
Oh.
Tyrell, now listen here. Quit this games and just
Scary.
submit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Do not
Ooh.
test me. I'm not myself right now.
Ooh.
Watch it.
Scary.
As Gunther will then stare Tyrell down.
Unarmed attack. Ooh, that's really good.
Now tell
So
me,
what do you
Tyrell,
what do you want me to do?
just listen to them.
I'm listening.
Enough of these games. You're dragging me into this nonsense that I have nothing to do with.
I didn't drag you into this. You dragged yourself into this.
If we're being completely honest, I dragged him into this.
Yeah, well,
Tarl
none of
the
you guys
fucking
had
hipster,
to
the
be here.
hipster Riddler over here, dude. What's going on?
Hey, none of you guys had to be here.
Riddle me this,
Alright.
Gunther.
Riddle me this, Gunther. What are you doing?
Tyrell, do you want to do this? Okay.
Partner, I don't believe I play any part in your ner here.
He's out edgelording the rogue, bro. The rogue is not intended to be edgelord.
Tyrell,
You burn
quit
fairy-
these games before it upsets me.
What games? I just.
I say
Gunther looking at
we go through his stuff
Aurelior.
again.
I say we don't go through his stuff.
Well,
and you
I
talk to
say
me.
you're the one in
This-
shackles.
I say no.
And I
Disagree.
say we knock him out, leave him here, hide our trails, and never
Damn.
interact with this guy.
Can't, hey, are we saying this out loud?
Yeah,
that
that's
was
what
Kasara
Kosara's saying. Yeah.
Tunko's gonna look at Kasara and he's gonna be like,
This is
Jesus,
crazy.
Okay.
While you guys are talking, you will see Gunther start twitching. As Gunther will
God, he's
slowly kind of like try to like control himself. You see a hand outreach as a hand is trying to place itself upon Tyrell's forehead.
That's crazy. So
What the hell?
Huh?
Toral's is gonna very, very sharply jerk his head to the left, just to the point where he can see Aurelior. And is he able to make eye contact with Aurelior? I don't have to make eye contact. I don't have to be. I don't have to. I don't have to
I
make
don't
eye
think
contact with Aurelior. I just want that for like dramatic effect.
Okay.
You could, you'd have to like jerk again because he's standing behind you, holding you. So you'd have to like, you'd have to
Like, crane your head
overpower. You'd have
over
to
an angle
overpower
and
him.
stuff.
So you'd need a strength check to try and.
Yeah, so I don't want to do that.
All right.
Well, okay, so I just want to be able. I can see him though, to some extent. I can see.
Let me. You could like see his arm, like a corner of his arm from where you're holding you.
Yeah, well, yeah, and if I'm turning my head to the left, I can see like the majority of whatever arm I'm looking at, and I'm turning left, so his left arm.
I'm just saying because I'm even doing
I
it like
don't
in
know.
person right now. If you
Yeah,
have
I
your arms behind
know.
your back, you could probably see like his shoulder, his elbow. From
I don't
one
think you'd be able to
one.
see his face.
I don't
you
need to see his
wouldn't- you
face.
wouldn't be able to see his
He just
face.
needs to
I
be.
don't think
He just needs to be a creature that I can see, and technically I can see him if I can
Yeah.
see his shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
What
Okay.
what are you trying to do?
This. I see him. He has to make a wisdom save.
One creature you can see within range.
Make a wisdom save, if this counts. Okay, he's gonna say no. He wants He wants Toral behind bars.
Let me.
So far, he was not a team member.
We really want Toral
If
behind
he
bars right
somehow
now, don't
fails
we?
this, Kasara, I pray will try and just get.
Oh yeah, the issue with Kasara trying is now I've got a giant brute who can swing a giant
Well, that-
axe at her.
Hey, he has to succeed. You have to succeed.
Yeah, well, I'm not making
The
any
roll
rules.
has
This is all. Yeah, this
It's-
is all
it's
him,
so
and he has a -2 in wisdom.
Okay. God, we're looking at character sheets now. Come
Don't pick at
on.
the other shit, please.
That's not what that's not why I picked him. It's very obvious he's the biggest guy, so I was obvious. That's why I did it. But then I checked his sheet to see his wisdom.
DM, he's metagaming.
I'm not metagaming.
I checked
I
his sheet
just
to check
checked.
his
I
wisdom.
literally just checked. I literally just checked. I literally just checked. Literally just checked. Would it not be rational to have the guy with the biggest fucking weapon melee swing at somebody?
This is an interesting scenario where you are bound right now.
Oh wait, can I not
and
if I'm bound?
So specifically for this, the spell you're trying to cast is not only a verbal spell. You'd have to,
I have to use my hands.
You'd have to use your hands to make a gesture. Yeah, you'd have to. It is a verbal and a somatic. Yeah, so you would have to have control of your hands to cast this. Unfortunately, that's a good idea. That was interesting. I was like, I just wanted to double check on that. But that would have been an interesting move. But yeah, so unfortunately you can't do the gestures with your hands bound in the way there are.
Okie doke. So we will not do that.
Tonko's gonna... Yeah, like I said, Tonko's gonna look at Kasara after saying this shit. He's gonna say, damn, I've never seen you this pissed off before. Jesus Christ.
Wait, who?
You.
Kasara.
Oh.
No, to Kasara.
Sorry, I said somatic, somatic. It's a verbal and somatic
Semantic.
spell.
Semantic.
Yeah, not semantic.
Semantic.
Somatic.
Samantha!
I hate that that's specifically attack rolls.
So,
oh wait, no.
that's still
Technically,
happening.
hitting me on the head is an attack roll. So I'm gonna do that.
So
So
what
your
Gunther
comment,
is
Gunther?
doing, Gunther is still outreaching his hand slowly, kind of like restricting.
Hey, pull
Just, like,
your
trying to
hand back.
restrain himself, like he's like trying to. You see him
Hey, get
twitching
outta
as he
here.
raises a hand.
Hey, pull your hand
He's
back. We
trying
can
to
talk
place it
about
on
this.
his head.
We can
I
talk
don't know,
about
are you
this.
guys
Oh,
gonna stop Gunther from doing this, or is he just
No.
gonna have him?
we can
Not
talk
in
about
the
this.
fucking
I
slightest.
will gladly give you everything I know if
So
he does not touch me.
What is Gunther trying to do here?
So Gunther is trying to place his hand upon Tyrell's head.
Okay.
If you stop him from touching me, I will tell you everything.
I'm not stopping
That
a
I know.
fucking thing.
Can I make a what's the one? A check?
You can make
persuasion.
persuasion.
A persuasion.
Basically, I am asking them to stop him from touching me.
Make a persuasion at disadvantage.
That's crazy. Okay,
Well,
that's fair, but that's
you are-
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not terrible.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Not horrible. What would you say to try and convince them?
It's like I will tell you guys as much as you want to know as long as you stop him from touching me.
We have
need
no reason
not
to believe what you would tell
Yeah,
us is true.
yeah, that's true. What Tunko doesn't want... I don't know about the... Tunko doesn't want
We have
information out of it, is the thing. Why would
I
Tunko
will-
give a fuck?
So what do you want from me then?
Well, Tunko, I'm saying this out of character. Tunko doesn't...
Okay.
You want
Tunko
our
has no reason to...
companionship in your journey to steal the riches and...
I don't even know.
the-
Tunko's gonna say, I don't even know if I want that anymore.
You wanted to join us, Taral. Now you actively sabotaging
Join?
yourself.
I'm not
So,
sabotaging
make
anything.
us
I'm taking
not
what is
want to
rightfully
help you.
mine. I'm not sabotaging anything. I'm taking what is mine.
And tell me, what
It's not about
is
taking
everything you
Gunther.
took? What is yours?
The box?
What the fuck?
The box. And did you do anything to the box? You'll see Gunther's hand kind of
Not,
halt
no.
from its advance on you.
I did not touch the box. I touched the box. I did not do anything to the box.
You stay roll for that.
Line.
So you don't-
Yeah. You would deceive. That would be a deception.
I'm chilling with that.
Oh, you
Okay.
very easily. It seems like he's panicked. It seems like he's sweating. It seems like he would have no reason to lie about touching the box whatsoever.
That is intriguing, sure, but Gunther's not necessarily in a state where he's conceiving.
We were
things.
we're not believing in that.
Well, it's not
20
even
ago.
the fact that he's believing. It's that he's not himself right now. So even if he wanted to, or you were going to persuade him or not, he has no control of himself. So the hand slowly keeps advancing towards you.
Can I just
What is the
take
purpose?
his
What is the
hand and
purpose
move
of
it
his
down?
hand?
Wait for a bit.
He's going to cast a spell when it reaches his forehead.
What spell?
Yeah, and I'm
Dissonant whispers.
Oh, from point blank dissonant.
Yeah,
whisper.
fucking
Jesus.
Terrell, maybe for some it's about the box. It's not about the box. You just genuinely don't give us any reason to take you with us and actively make us want to put you, well, at least for me, behind bars. For them.
Yeah, you're seeing Terrell would be starting to see the consequences of his actions here. Kasara is starting to get much more. Well, okay, please let me finish what the DM's saying. Okay. Terrell would start to see that Kasara is losing a lot of faith, a lot of trust out of Kasara is being lost very quickly. But the everyone else is just very on edge about Terrell here.
That's saying something, dude. It's Kasara. It's hard to fuck that shit up.
I'm just saying, is anybody stopping Gunther from doing this? His hand is
not
still
in the fucking slightest.
No, I think Kasara did. Kasara did grab your hand and stop it. I think she said.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm like,
okay.
Gunther, wait just for a second. I need to hear him out on this.
You'll see like a flick of like anger.
It's your final judgment, Terrell. Are you with us or are you against us?
Definitely not against you.
Knock him out.
I would say while you grab. There you go. I was gonna say while you grabbed Gunther's hand, you'll see a flicker of anger and then quickly confusion. What was I doing?
This guy's crazy. Can we put this guy behind? You can put me behind bars. Put this guy behind bars. He's crazy.
What did you just call me?
Oh, and he's back.
Just the anger back, like just the stare. Just look at him.
Oh, you think one of those guys in the village could help him or something? Because.
And as Terrell says that, Gunther will cast Dissonant Whispers.
Fair enough.
That's crazy. Crazy work.
He still does it.
As Gunther's clammy hand grasps the forehead of Terrell. Terrell, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fucking crazy, bro. That's 6. Holy shit.
And you fail the DC, so you're taking 15 damage.
Psychic damage.
Was the searing psychic power of
Oh, I didn't cast that. Great concentration.
As the searing psychic damage flows through Gunther straight into your mind.
And he wants to escape.
As your face would contort, as you'd squint your eyes, and your head would shake from the immense pain. Just bolted straight into your head from this distance. And you even after he casts this, you try to get away from him. You without even thinking about it, you try to wriggle away, but Aurelior has you. Actually, Aurelior, make me a strength check real quick.
Do your dragon stuff.
Wait.
9. Torral, roll me a strength check.
1 second. I need to roll. It's attack roll. You get half.
He's got.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, could I use uncanny dodge instead to half the damage? Oh, true. You said strength check or strength save?
Make a strength.
They're the same number. They're the same number.
Oh my god.
That's no good.
Aurelior is able. Yeah, you wriggle and you wriggle and you writhe, trying to get away from Gunther as he hits you with this spell, and Gunther, as you try to get away from him, but you're locked in place with Aurelior after this all happened.
You will see the arcane eyes just stare into you. Terrell, do not mock me, for I'm not in the mood for it.
I'm not mocking you. I'm simply.
Hold your tongue and speak unless spoken to.
Damn.
You're speaking to me right now. So.
Do it again. No.
Yeah.
Gunther uses like you'll see like.
What is it? Hey, Schnitz, off topic. What does the M mean on some spells?
Material. So we don't
use materials.
We don't do material, but verbal and somatic are.
Usually, it's mostly treated like somatic because you have arcane focus instead. So you have to have something on you that lets you cast without material.
Yeah, so it'd be a similar situation. So say you wanted to cast that spell and it was a material, it would be a similar situation where you couldn't reach them. We just basically all spellcasters have infinite material. If your spell requires a material, we're not even worrying about that. But if it does require it and you were bounded, it would be another special situation where you can't reach the materials needed for that spell cast, and it would have
Yeah,
been
and
a
I
failure
think
as well.
Arcane Trickster can cast through daggers as well, so it can be it's their arcane focus
Interesting.
for materials. Yeah, I think we looked it up.
I guess that makes sense, like a staff
so-
or a wand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Um,
Okay.
Now notice, like, everyone can visibly notice. You will see Gunther just.
So I need to be able to move to use a material.
Starting to get a little bit
use
more
like a spell that has an
aggressive.
M, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck ass game.
So yeah, it's verbal.
I don't like D&D, guys.
In basic turns, it's either speaking it, you're gesturing it, or you're crafting it. Is the three? Those are the three possibles.
Okay.
I'm like, Gunther, please calm down.
He was mocking me, Kosara. I don't
He's not
take it such
mocking
lightly.
you.
It's not. He's
Hold
clearly
your
not
tongue!
respecting any one of us.
I was
That is
not
the problem.
Gunther will look
mocking
at you. So Gunther will look at you, kind of like aggressively, flick his head, and use telekinetic shove on you.
Oh.
What?
Kosara.
Oh.
On Kasara?
Yes,
Okay,
Kosara.
so should I roll?
I
It
think
is
that
a strength.
is yeah.
14 strength.
Yeah. That's a pretty strong
Well, I do
shot.
have a good strength, I hope.
Oh.
Ah,
just
You're only gonna be
barely
pushed
failing.
back like you don't go prone or anything. You're only being pushed back like
5
I
feet.
believe
Yeah, 5 feet.
So that's it. That's it.
Yeah,
Well,
as he,
you know,
as he
probably
looks,
took a-
as he
Helping
looks
Aurelia
over at
with
you, and he
restraining from-
feel a strange energy as you're forced away from Gunther.
Tell me what to do,
Okay.
Kosara! As then Gunther turns his attention back to Tyrell, gazing upon him, hands still on his head. Are you going to keep on fighting, or do you wish me to inflict
not
more
even
harm
fighting.
upon you?
I am not
I
fighting.
see you struggling.
Yeah,
struggling even more,
struggling because your psychotic self
I'm just
made
gonna-
me go fucking like.
We've been at this for a
Okay,
little
yeah,
while now.
let me-
Are we
can I
trying
try
to, are you guys
wrapping
trying to
this
get the
up?
box from him, or what are we trying to do here?
No, they're
can I
just
do a
mad.
thing? Can I do a
They literally
thing?
have trust
Can I
issues.
do a
That's
thing?
the whole
Okay,
problem.
okay,
At
okay.
least
that's
where
Kosara's issue.
we're at. That is Kosara's issue. I was just
Tonko-
wondering what everyone else's prerogative here.
Tonko is
Gunther is in his
how long
own
this was
world.
taking.
Gunther is in his own
Gunther
world.
is
He's
sleeping.
triggered and everybody.
Gunther is fucking-
Gunther's losing his
He's
fucking
triggered
mind.
by his agitation and stuff. So it's like
Right.
it's kind of just taking over. So that's where
Yeah.
Gunther is.
Totally.
Tonko's
Gunther's
just gonna
losing it.
Tonko's sick
Yeah,
of this.
Gunther
He's gonna
is
walk
losing
up and he's
it.
just gonna
Gunther
start
is-
patting him down. Tonko's fucking done.
Yeah.
Gunther is
Let's
going
eat
straight
him.
sicko mode right now.
Yeah, Tonko's gonna pat Toro down. What do I roll? Investigation?
You're going to pat Terrell down?
Yeah, we're patting him.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Do I have to roll something on top of that?
No.
Damn.
Pretty solid investigation.
What all do I find on him?
So you're just patting him down?
Remember,
I'm
it
not about to
is
strip
under
him.
it is under quite
Yeah,
a bit of clothing. So
If
it's
you're-
gonna,
if
it's gonna be
you're just-
really, really
If you're
hard
just
to
patting him
even
down,
notice
you
under
feel
just
a
patting him.
dagger, you feel another dagger, you feel
And another dagger,
Yeah,
and
another
another
I
dagger,
take
another
all
dagger,
every
and-
dagger I feel I
damage.
take and I put on the ground. by the way.
Okay, so you start disarming him. You start grabbing daggers
Yeah.
off of his
Pretty much
body, kind of
anything I can
tossing
get
it,
my hands on goes on the ground.
tossing it onto the ground. But then you do pat it in one area where you feel the shape of the box that you'd seen in the mouth earlier.
Tonko's gonna take the box.
All right,
He's gonna open
you
it.
pull it free from his clothes, and you're able to find the box in front of you.
And I open it, and inside is the dagger.
Yeah, and inside is a dagger. Yeah.
Can I roll for common sense?
Common
No,
sense.
I
bro.
don't-
Maybe it's all just a
You do?
ploy. And we
No,
spent
I
30
know,
minutes
I'm
trying to
just-
get a box
here's
out
my
of a
thought.
hole in the
Here's my
floor
no.
for
Here's
nothing.
my thought process here.
Okay.
Why the fuck would there be a basic dagger in this box when I already got a fancy dagger in that chest? Why?
Oh, that's
Can I
kinda-
roll for intelligence to determine? We're talking to
We're
determine
gonna
that.
do
There is another thing.
two things.
You
Roll
did feel
an
you did
Arcana.
feel
Roll an
the
Arcana.
intention
Tonka.
of the mouse to protect it.
Okay.
So it's must be something important.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh well.
Oh
my God.
Another
Goddamn.
net 20
What's up with these
Taco,
20s,
dude.
man?
Holy shit,
Taco
man.
being wrong.
This is why you keep Tunko drunk, baby.
God
Dude,
damn.
I'm drunk right now. What? how are you drunk?
Jeepers.
Kassar gave me one bottle.
So
Bro, you are a
Tonko,
lightweight.
Tonko,
I am.
you see the knife, this dagger, and you're immediately something just snaps within you. It's the training, the warlock training that you've just that you've just kind of gotten into your system.
Clicked in his brain.
I
Something-
haven't brought up the warlock stuff thing one, but yeah,
Right, true,
continue.
yeah. Tonko's not
Just
has
clicked.
spoken about it, but
I
but
have it. I
but
have
the-
it.
What's
He has
awoken
determined not to.
inside you, the power that's awoken inside you, you grab onto this dagger, you take a look at it, you shake your head, you know there's nothing magical about this dagger.
Tonko's gonna take this dagger, and instead of putting it on the ground with the rest, he's gonna fucking throw it as far as he can, and he's gonna be like, "So, what was inside?"
I don't know.
Gunther
Roll
immediately,
deception.
upon kind of seeing all this happen, Gunther immediately casts Dissonant Whisper, or actually,
This is
let's say-
fucking
Yes,
wild.
Dissonant Whispers at first level.
At
third level?
It's crazy.
I'm just trying to kill him at this point. What is going on?
Get him close to death. Oh, okay. That's not as many.
Well,
deaths.
well,
torture.
wisdom saving throw from Terrell first.
This is fuck.
Yeah.
I'd like to put that out there.
Oh, that will fail. That will be an 18 damage from the Dissonant Whispers, channeling straight again as he grips your forehead again with all of his fingers now digging again into your
Man,
skull.
am I bleeding? No?
You hit you're hit with 18 psychic damage.
So
And you
after
will
that,
see
Tonko's
the
gonna-
arcane blue, from flicking from red to blue, it is now fully red as he bears into you. Answer him, wimp! Do not toy with us, insect!
Hey, do I make another strength check to escape earlier?
No, actually, at this point, with another
He's
dissonant,
pretty injured
with
there,
another, not only are you taking a huge, almost 20 damage hit, point blank, from a spell, from a pretty powerful spell. The spell also puts you in fear for your life, and you want to get away. And right now, logically, the only way you would be able to get away is give them what they want.
So yeah, Tonko's gonna look at him. He's gonna be like, "So again, what?"
You can try rolling a deception, but I'm gonna have you roll at a disadvantage.
I'm not gonna roll a deception.
Okay.
Okay, this was a conversation I wanted to have in private with you, but okay, we'll do this. I'll tell them. Okay, so I'll say, it was an amulet. They gave me an amulet, but there's that. But I have in my character's lore, he has another amulet on him
Okay.
at the same time, and I'm not gonna specify which amulet is which.
You see, Gunther has seen the amulet before because he gave it back to you.
Oh, that's true.
So Gunther would
Hey,
recognize it.
this isn't the real Gunther, so he wouldn't know.
Well, I mean, you're also talking with
think-
somebody who has Gunther's memories.
Yeah,
Guess
I
if
think
Gunther's-
thought that
Oh,
was
but
how it worked.
that's okay. Whoa, okay.
He-
Yeah,
he-
this is
okay, so
Gunther.
here's
This is
where
Gunther who's in
here's where
aggressive
we're at
state.
with Gunther.
That's
He's in a state where he's more aggressive and more angry, and he wouldn't react to things like he would normally would out of this state, but he still has his memories. He's always had his memories. He's never lost his.
But he doesn't, and then he doesn't. But he doesn't have the memories
Listen
of
to
when he's in this
reason.
state.
No, he has his memories. He's not taken over by the curse or anything as of right now.
He loses.
Oh,
so
so he's just-
normal
he's just
Gunther,
aggressive.
Gunther
so
loses
it's
a
just
lot
the-
of the memory of when he gets into the state, but when he's in this state, he still has all
It's
of
like
his
a
memories.
crackhead. It's what it is. He's like a man on crack.
Now, what happens is that, like, when the
vision.
curse takes over and the Great Dreamer controls him, that is when you will see him not really retain most of the memories, because it is the Great Dreamer pulling the strings, and you will kind of like notice that when the voice is different. It's no longer his voice. They're like, I made sure there's like different steps and stuff to it.
So yeah, Tonko's
Okay,
gonna.
well, he's still not gonna specify.
He's
Yeah, Tonko's
He's
just
just
gonna
gonna say there was an amulet in the box, but
Tonko's just gonna start thoroughly searching his person.
Yeah, so now instead of patting down, now he's thoroughly searching you, and you would find two.
Okay.
Well, he's restrained.
Okay,
He's
we'll wrap this up.
injured. He's very injured. I'm now realizing.
It wasn't that good.
yeah, he's badly injured.
He is badly injured.
So I see these two
And
amulets.
you're able to you find a crowbar, you find you find a trinket, you find his ring of feather falling, you find arrows, thieves' tools, you find
this
you find a little
in the pile of stuff on
a
the ground.
magical little piece, a dice, and you find a dagger of the Night Stalker that seems to have some magical aura.
That's already on the
emanating off
floor.
it. Right. Okay. So that's already on the
Yeah.
floor, and then you find a amulet, and
There's
you
a
find
huge pile of weapons.
another amulet.
Tonko's gonna look
Yeah,
at
there are
them
two.
both. Do I roll Arcana? Because even if I fail this, I want to know if Tonko can figure it out. If not, Gunther will help him. But can I roll Arcana to figure out which one's the
I don't know if
smart
Gunther will
one?
help you in this state, to be honest.
So
Well,
here's
sure,
here's what
I'll
we're
make a
at. So
roll.
you'll find this, and you'll find basically this. You find another kind of.
Can I roll Common Sense to figure out which one was in the magic box? Can I roll in where's
it's
the
not common sense.
roll?
They both look like
Common
good
sense.
names.
I don't know what a common sense roll is.
I would say
don't-
with
I
They could
know.
both be very magical amulets.
Well, I
I
was gonna say
say
with
I would
let's-
those
like to put that out there.
with his newfound powers, would he be able to discern whether one's more magical than the other, or even discern that as well?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Tunko, so you're holding both of these in your hands. Roll another Arcana check.
I'd say advantage would be your. Common
There's
Sense
no
roll
way
there.
we are.
Because
I
look
don't know
at
about
This
it.
is not.
Yeah,
This is not
I know.
common
I'm
sense.
just saying. That's what I would. That doesn't fucking.
Okay, that's pretty good, man.
Jesus.
Tonko, like I said, Tonko was weirdly
Yeah, with an
smart.
unnaturally 19. You feel one of the amulets, the kind of goldish one on the right here. Oops, I accidentally picked it up myself. Oh, it went right to Toral's inventory.
Well, convenient because Tonko's gonna hand it back.
Oh, well, now I've got two of the same amulet.
No, do you? I thought I grabbed the other one. I grabbed the other one.
No, that's not what I'm talking
Well,
about.
Schnitz,
I have
no,
two of the
actually
same amulet.
Here, let me.
The gloating.
Technically, Schnitz used the wrong picture for this one, but
I did.
yeah.
It's more
I
Anywho, so you pick up the you feel in your hands as you're holding on to this other one, the more cryptic runic looking one. You do feel more of an energy radiating off of it.
So yeah, Tonko's gonna grab that one and he's gonna put it on, and he's gonna say,
He's gonna put it on.
"This is just like the fucking." chest
You don't know.
right
You
now."
don't know.
yeah,
You don't know what it does.
No one knows what it
Wait,
does.
pause.
You don't know
He
what it
he does.
does.
Well, oh, that's right.
No one
If
knows
Toro
what
knew what it does, he would have
Okay,
used
so you know
it
what I'll do?
already.
You know what I'll do? You know what I'll do?
Right.
You know what I'll do? Tonko will
the
go
Arcana
like
check was
almost
just
put it on.
Yeah, just to clarify, the
Let's
Arcana
just
check
figure out
was
which
just
one it
to.
is. Yeah,
know if it was
I don't know what it is. Yeah, I haven't even read it out of character.
Fair.
All I read was one word, which was no fucking help. Tungo's gonna like almost put it on, like have his hands behind his neck, and he's gonna look at everyone. Are we in agreement that I can put this on?
No.
Can I? Besides you, I don't care what you have to say. Tungo's gonna look at everyone else and he's say, "Do we agree?"
I'm gonna raise my shield and like.
Why
yes.
are we giving the drunk guy the magic amulet?
I'm
just gonna say that out loud. I'm gonna say this out loud. Like Toro's gonna say this out loud. It's like, why are we giving the drunkard the amulet?
At least I asked and didn't lie.
Hold your tongue if you know what's good for you, Toral.
I'm just saying. I think it would be very in the favor of this entire party of you guys
now
to not
you're
let the
part of
drunkard.
it.
Hey,
So now you're part of the party.
I'm not a part of the party. I'm just saying you guys are all part of the party. And would you guys trust the drunkard with a possibly powerful magical amulet?
Tunko's opening and closing his mouth in front of fucking Toro.
He's doing a little hand gesture like he's.
Yeah.
Are you still gonna say this out loud? No, I'm not done.
So
But yes, I'm done.
Tunko's gonna look at the rest of them. He's like, "Are we in agreement? Should I put this on, or does someone else want to have it?"
Gunther is completely ignoring you.
Blow up
His
the
gaze and
universe.
focus is completely on Toral right now.
So then he's gonna look at Aurelia.
Toro's gonna
and
turn
Drax.
around and look at Aurelia. He's like, hey, can you let me go? You guys literally have what you want from me.
They're gonna
Not
try to
yet.
turn around.
Yes.
He's gonna turn his head as far as he
And,
can and look at
With
Aurelio.
all
Like, hey, can
those
you let me go?
victories he did, with all those useless information he's been spitting out,
Useless
trying to
information? I don't
defend
give it any
himself, quote,
information.
unquote,
That's.
He's going to
There's
come
no
up
but there's no
and
useless
he's
information and no information.
Alright, so
Aurelio,
let's
let's meet up. Do it again.
Tanko's gonna walk up to the
Maybe.
rabbit because everyone is
Another
busy.
hand slowly raising to put both hands upon your head. Slowly. The other one is slowly coming in. You'll see.
Tanko's gonna
Just
grab
kill him at this
Resistance
point,
than
bro. Just
before.
kill him at this point.
Tanko's gonna grab his hand and he's gonna just slowly lower it. He's gonna say, "We got what we need." Not yet.
She's gonna
No,
move,
just do it. Do it.
Gunther a bit away, and she's gonna unarmed strike him.
Well,
And I'm gonna
okay.
hope I fucking.
And you're gonna
Oh my
miss.
god.
Well,
missed.
go ahead and
You're
roll,
gonna
go ahead and
miss
roll
the guy
again.
who's
Go
being
ahead and roll
held
again.
down.
He's
Roll one
bounded. He's bounded. You could roll at
Oh.
advantage. So go ahead. And
Oh
roll.
wait, who are you attacking?
Me?
Oh, you're attacking. I thought you were attacking me.
okay.
Yeah,
That
but
hits.
yeah. He's bound and being held, so you can easily, hit him.
That's like 3 damage.
And roleplay now.
Yeah, I definitely don't think we're rolling an unarmed strike if we're not a monk.
I don't think.
Isn't it
I'm
just
not
3
even sure.
damage?
One plus
I
your
think
strength
damage-
modifier
Just 3 damage.
would be 4
Strength
damage.
plus
4 it'd be
resistance.
4
So
If you really want me, I could punch.
3 plus.
So Kasara swings out while Toral is being held.
Damage.
Swings out and slams Toral with a punch to the face. I think. Not exactly sure where you're punching him.
As
Wait, what was the
Toku's
point
like-
of punching me? What are we getting out of this?
Knock you out. I don't know
Yeah,
anymore.
what was the point?
What is the point of
warm
punching me?
fuzzies, warm tingles, you know.
This is
He rarely gets to
I'm
punch
gonna start
things.
walking towards the wagon and like, let's go, Gunther. We have to help you.
Before
Gunther.
Yeah, get the help you need, Gunther.
That's crazy.
Did you say that in character?
No.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Tora would have died.
Okay, so yeah, I would say okay.
He might have said it
Well-
under his breath, but not loud enough for Gunther to hear.
I would say Tunko did manage to like lower his hand, but you would feel resistance, Tunko, as Gunther seems to be trying to resist, like putting his hand down, and he ignored Krasar. He's still staring daggers at Toral.
Okay,
And so
while
he's-
this is happening,
he's
because you guys are very busy, Tunko's gonna walk up to the one person who seems to be free. He's gonna say, "Thraxus, do you think I should just put it on? What do you think?"
Fine with me. We don't even know what it
boy.
does, but I trust you
Hey,
more than him.
I do love gambling, and Tunko's gonna put on the amulet.
Oh boy.
And then he becomes the next hag.
That would be great in lore. That would be amazing in lore. Holy shit! Fuck! Out of character, this makes so much sense in lore. Holy shit! But yeah, I put on the amulet. Oh god, I think that's shit's googling something. Oh fuck!
No, sorry. So you're putting on the amulet?
I'm putting on the amulet.
He explodes.
All right. Yeah, you tie the amulet around your neck,
Spontaneously combust.
and nothing happens.
Huge.
Tunko
Like it
grabs
would have
it
done
and
something different.
Tunko grabs it and he looks at it and he's like, "Should something be happening?"
Nothing happened when I put it on. Might
Tunko-
be any different
Tunko
for
kinda
you.
Swivels his head and looks at everyone confused.
Tunko looks at it again and he's like, "Well, it looks badass, I guess. So I guess I'll keep it."
I guess it brings your cool factor up a little bit. You go from like a 0 to like a 0.2.
It's like a shark.
farming.
Like a
I'm
shark
aura
tooth necklace.
farming. Alright, can I like arcane? Can I use like arcane? Can I roll for arcana or something to figure out what the fuck this thing is and how it works?
While you're doing that, Gunther is then gonna turn his gaze to Aurelior. What would you have me do?
This is
I
crazy.
think you've done enough, Gunther. We don't need to kill him.
We need to kill him. Kill him.
He just becomes suicidal from this.
Kill him, Gunther. Finish the job. Finish the job, Gunther.
Finish
Put him
what
out
you
of his
started.
misery.
But yeah, can I please? I'm trying not to read it out of character. and I roll Arcana to figure out what the fuck this does.
That's gotta be a high roll.
I'm weirdly smart.
I can also use guidance on him to help a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what that does, but it sounds nice.
You can roll an Arcana to try and sense the
vibe of the amulet?
Not the
Essentially,
vibe,
it
but
adds
The chill.
the intention. That's the word I was looking for. But you can roll
Yeah.
to your Arcana to see what the intention of the amulet and its magic is.
You know what? Fuck it, it's a cantrip. I'm gonna use that.
This is Mark
Roll
McDuck
another-
is-
I don't know if it is
Yeah.
needed.
Dirty
I
20.
mean, we'll add it. Why not, dude? Fuck it.
So, yeah.
We'll add it. Let's make it 21.
21. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Am I allowed to read it now?
No, it still just it eludes you
Oh,
exactly
okay.
what its intention is.
Well,
Well, hey, just a
Looks
regular
cool, I guess.
amulet. Yep.
was it really worth hiding over?
Yep.
And
it
Tunka's gonna
was.
be like, well, if we're heading back to the wagon, I gotta be right back, as in there was a pot of some liquid inside that house, and I need to figure out if it was wine. And Tunka's gonna start walking
also-
over to the front of the house.
As you will walk around to the front of the house, you also realize no one has even grabbed the skull yet. The whole reason you
I was
came.
about to-
Oh, yeah, the whole fucking yeah, Tunka's gonna crawl up inside and he'll grab...
Uncle hold the
grab-
skull that is arguably larger than he is.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Tunka's gonna
Yeah, you
walk
try. You try and tug the skull, and you can kind of move it. You can drag
No,
it a little bit on the ground.
He
but-
should pull it off the. He should pull it up the stairs and fall up the
not
stairs, and then
even.
it comes
What-
down the stairs and crushes him.
Tunka's gonna look at the skull. He's not even trying to move it. And he's gonna walk right back out. He's gonna lean out of the house. He's gonna say, Relier, can you get in here for? Well, I mean, you got the skull. I can't move it.
Since we got
Sara
up to
is
I
too
let Thrall
angry.
go.
Oh, the second you let Tyrell go, Gunther. Let's see. What guys are doing this moment?
Second you let Torral go, Torral's gonna step back.
Girl, Gunther.
He's gonna like he's basically crawling with how injured he is. Like fuck.
Just crawl. Are you on the ground, just like?
No,
backing up to Gunther?
no. But he basically like limps backwards away from you.
Gunther slowly.
And he'll
takes one
shout
step.
like, "Get away from me!"
And Gunther would be like, I can't say. As Gunther is approaching you,
thank
there'll
you.
be a voice inside Gunther's head. Yes, you use my power. The more you use it, you will see. Yes, puppet. Do what you will for now, while your will is your own. As Gunther kind of twitches as he walks towards, kind of like takes a step. You'll see Gunther kind of like resist and twitch, but it's like, it's less. But you see resistance. He wouldn't be like this close to you. He'd probably be like right here, realistically, right? But he'll like kind of like stop as he stares at you. And with one look, he kind of steels himself, and eyes arcane red now mark appearing in front of him. He will telekinetic shove you. You can choose to fail this if you want to. You can try to fight this. You can choose to. It's up to you.
Strength saving throw if you want to resist against the shove. Oh,
There, we saved that.
and yeah, he's able to. He kind of digs in his foot behind him as he's not shoved, but he feels you feel the impact of his telepathic shove upon you. But you're not
I have
pushed
a
back.
question.
Like a show of strength, where Gunther will then bear his eyes into him. I know not of what they want to do with you. For the moment you do something like this again, it will be your life. Choose wisely, weakling. As Gunther will then turn away from him and kind of walk.
This is crazy.
Yeah,
You're the
that-
weak
that
one. You
is-
couldn't even push me away, bro.
That is crazy, especially after a failed shove is kind of.
He says that, but then again,
He says that very
he's
much
the-
so out loud.
He is the reason.
Oh, you say that out
that you're
loud?
almost dead.
Yeah, he was like
Wait,
calling me weakling, and you couldn't push me away.
Well, you guys
Okay.
are bickering and yelling at each other. What are you guys doing in the hut here?
Schnitz, I have a question.
Okay.
I've read what this does. I'm not gonna say too much. How stupid does it have to be for it to work?
I
if I
DM
were-
Schnitz about it, and you have to be very specific,
Right.
like super
Okay,
specific. You
so
have
if I-
you have to directly like address it.
Okay, so if I fall out of the house, would it do anything to try and help?
Nope.
Okay, good. Okay, that'd be one hell of a way to discover it.
I mean that's what I was saying.
Interesting
Was like,
idea.
could I make like a final distressed call for help, and would it like, would it like come to help me? And he was like, no, you have to be very specific.
Okay, I want this house, motherfucker. But I don't know how to get it in character.
Rolling that 20 on Arcana.
True.
I don't think DM would let me roll again. It'd be kind of funny if I got that.
Have a Relior
You
rolling
might,
that 20
you might
on
be able to
Arcana.
figure it out later on, but yeah, tonight you have no idea, at least for the time being.
Okay, we'll be back for you, house. Don't worry.
Tonight.
Alright, yeah, Tunko's gonna
but yeah,
investigate this weird pot.
You actually, I kind of misspoke. I thought it would be a little lighter since it's bone, but you're not able to move it at all, Tunko.
I'm not. Tunko didn't even try.
It is around
Tunko just saw how big it was, and he was like,
It is
"I'm
around
good."
250 pounds. This skull.
Cool.
Jesus. Yeah, you are not touching that
That's
thing,
my
bro.
whole encumbrance.
That thing is heavier than you.
Yeah, it is. Tunko's gonna investigate this green pot thing and see if it's wine.
Extremely potent wine. It
take
kills
a-
you.
You go ahead for investigation.
I did take some potions from here.
I'm not looking at the potion.
Oh, huge.
Yeah, it smells like wine. It smells like wine to you.
Tunko's gonna
No!
look.
No!
Tunko's gonna look around, make sure no one's watching. He's gonna dip his finger in, and then he's gonna lick his finger.
And
have a
as
little
as
taste.
you dip your finger in, it starts to sear your finger with like a burning
Oh!
pain.
Tunko would shake his head. He's like, "Don't drink that."
You take 2 acid damage.
Tunko's like, "Do not drink that." Not minus 49.
As you
wait, I'm
look back
dumb.
and tell Aurelia that, and Aurelia was not even like remotely thinking about drinking it.
Tunko looks at it again, but it could be a really strong kind of wine.
Actually,
Yeah,
can I
so
take
strong
a
that
second?
it burns a hole in your stomach.
I wanna
think you-
ask Aurelier, how does he react to the skull of a dragon? Because he's
Oh, yeah,
a
that's a
dragon
big
boy.
question.
That's what I'm wondering.
I feel like a weird sense of hatred towards the dragon skull.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you want to elaborate on that at all within his?
No, well, and right, otherwise dragons enslave dragonborns.
Oh, that's such a nice reason.
True.
True.
Very right in the head, B. Gunther. What do you mean?
I'm
Wait,
sure.
what?
I'm sure he might be.
What's right about
I'm sure he might be a
his
little
head is bigger than mine.
conflicted. You know, with all the tales of bravery and righteousness that he may have heard about Argensvost up to this point.
Alright, maybe some confliction over a good dragon. Can I attempt to lift it up?
Yeah, go for
You
a.
could try to, but Gunther's attention is on Terral. Gunther was about to walk away from Terral, and Terral said something, so I think he would probably...
Toral said something mean.
Yeah, and so now Gunther's stopped in his tracks and has turned to face Terral once again.
Roll perception, Gunther.
Okay, fair enough.
Do not roll a 1. We don't need another leaf incident.
We need a relief incident.
We need another leaf incident. We do.
Yeah, that's a great perception. Yeah, you were able to hear what he said. You were able to hear that he was like kind of insulting your push being weak.
Mhm. Gunther would stop in his tracks and turn around. What is Aurelior doing?
I'm trying to destroy the skull.
Yeah, Aurelior's trying to move the
Okay.
skull in the hut. So yeah, did you roll a strength check? No, not yet. If you want to roll a strength check to try and move the skull. Oh, and
Okay, so
Toss that shit over his shoulder, bro.
Aurelior kind of like steps one leg over the front of the skull and another leg on the other side, kind of over it in the middle, and then you kind of motion Tunko away as you just grab the skull and you just heave it right over your shoulder.
I have a question. Can I add on to this without being nat 20? Can Tycho instead like grab onto one of the horns and just be carried by Aurelio? Or is he strong enough for that?
Sure,
with the nat 20?
You're actually kind of, you're inspecting the skull and you're kind of like looking at one part of it, and as it lifts up into the air without you even realizing it, Aurelio is picking it up.
Yeah. So Tunko walks out of the treehouse like a king.
Walks.
Tunko gets
very much so walking.
out.
Yes.
It's like one of those king people where like a bunch of people carry like a chair and like a king's on it. That's what Tunko's sitting like right now.
The planking. Yep.
Yeah, whatever they are.
Well, while you guys are doing this, you'll see Gunther stop in his tracks as he turns, just gazing just at Terrell.
Dude, so many nat 20s, by the way. I just have to say.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I am
at least 6. I think like 6 crits.
Half of them have been me.
Yeah.
We got the nat 1s out of
More
the way
than half.
early, and now it's just been nat 20.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Today is just Tunko time.
One of those days.
This is a fucking day indeed.
One of those days
So
when
while-
I still can't have the house.
So what'll happen is, Gunther will have heard what you were saying. Gunther will kind of be right there, be in his, like, stop in his tracks. In Gunther's head, you will hear a voice again pop up.
You know you want to do it. Do it, puppet!
And Gunther just kind of like, you'll see Gunther put his hands to his head as he just kind of like recoils. He's like, no, I am Gunther. I'm not going to do as you ask. And he sings very much out loud.
Does Tunko hears
He's
this?
crazy. Boyle's gonna point at him. He's like, he's crazy. He's gonna point at him, turn to Aurelio, and Tunko's like, he's crazy.
Tunko, I have brain moment. Tunko's gonna hear this. He's gonna hop off the skull and he's gonna grab. Is there any pebbles around?
Can you throw a rock?
Like not a rock, a pebble, a tiny pebble.
There's probably a couple.
Yeah, there's definitely like some rocks scattered around on the floor here.
Without knowing it, Tunko's gonna do this.
Oh.
At him to kind of like get him sentient. You know what I mean?
It's like poking a bee's nest.
Well, it's like poking a bee's nest, but from a distance.
Yeah, it's gonna explode.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll roll on that one, and we'll miss, but we'll get him sentient. Almost on that one.
Yeah, definitely.
17, actually. That was very far from a nat 1.
Okay, so I hit Gunther.
Oh, you're throwing it at Gunther?
Throwing it at Gunther.
Trying to snap him out, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. And then, so yeah, that's 1d6.
Damage really low, please. Or not.
Ooh, 7.
Seven.
Okay.
So yeah, Tunko throws this pebble without knowing what he's done to it. He throws it here at Gunther to try to get him right in the brain.
As you're doing this, Gunther's like trying to. Gunther's been trying to. Is fighting this on his own, and then you throw the pebble at him. I'm gonna do a roll myself. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. All right. So
have I done something bad?
No.
Very bad.
I'm just laughing at how low I roll. Okay. So while you do this, you like hit Gunther. His eyes will roll back his head. He will fall over unconscious.
Oh, Tunko's eyes are gonna go big, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, Toro, what did you do?"
Oh, you, bro.
He's gonna rush up to him, and he's gonna be like, "Is he dead?"
No,
Killed him.
You'll see Gunther like breathing, but you'll notice that.
Oh, it's like
What
I like to imagine is that there's a long pause between breaths, so for a good while Tunko thinks you're dead. That's what I like to imagine.
No, you'll see Gunther's like chest rising and like going down. He's breathing. You'll notice. Visually, you'll see the curse mark. It will disappear.
So it works out.
That's how
look at Draxus and he's gonna say, "I didn't mean for that to happen. I don't know. I was just supposed to. It was a pebble. What the fuck?
Do you try to wake him up at all, or?
Thraxus will just kind of walk up the side of Gunther, glance back and forth between Gunther and Tunko, and then just start poking Gunther with his cornerstone.
Tunko's gonna slowly back away, hop back on the skull, and he's gonna say, Aurelior, get us the fuck out of here.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I guess Aurelior, do you want to just move on, or do you want to stay? Do you want to stay? I shouldn't have moved you. Where do you want to do?
I want to move on.
All right. He just walks past unconscious Gunther on the floor.
And Tunko, as he goes back, Tunko waves to Thrax's, bye!
As they step back into the water.
Thraxus just like casually waves Tunko while he continues poking Gunther with the cornerstone.
The homeless man.
Casually, not launch lightning at him. Jeez.
Do you want me to roll a perception check to see if I wake up?
Yeah, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Constitution. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, so you kind of like, you come to suddenly, your eyes open again.
Thraxus, what the hell just happened? Oh, gods. What?
Well, apparently Tunko's throwing arm has gotten quite a bit better.
Tunko threw a rock at me.
Yeah, and it knocked you out cold.
It's just a pebble.
I did a private roll.
You laugh like that?
Yeah, what was the private roll? I'm so curious.
It was a 6, and I was just like, you know what? You know, that's not necessarily high as I was hoping for, so like, you know, I'm just gonna go unconscious, that's fine. If I was gonna roll like, I wanna say like 11, or like 11 to 15, oh, he would have shoved you. Yeah. So he would have been fine, but like, no.
But Tunko wins! He solved you by throwing a pebble!
There, but no, as far he's just confused and dazed at this point. So Gunther goes, huh? As Gunther will pick himself up and go, what? We were angry and upset at Tyrol, and then we robbed him, and then Gunther will then look at Tyrol and be like, seeing just Tyrol's state, I'm going to go in the wagon.
So has Tyrol picked up his shed at this point, or is he just in a pile in the
Tyrol
mud?
is still in handcuffs.
Still in handcuffs.
Yeah.
Gunther was just kind of awkwardly just like shuffle. Gunther would just awkwardly shuffle this way.
This is great.
Thraxus will glance at Tyrol, the bloodied Tyrol, and down at this pile
Well, I
of
wouldn't
things
say
on the
he's
ground.
bloodied. I mean, like, it was like psychic damage.
It's
like
just all mental
Yeah,
damage.
it was all psychic damage.
How about his nose is bleeding?
But you would
There
see,
we go.
yeah, you
I would
see
think
dark
his nose at
circles,
least
dark
was
circles
bleeding
around his
from the-
eyes, and he's like shaking.
Okay.
He looks like he's lacking in sleep.
He's like
His
shaking,
face-
very
his-
afraid of Gunther because
His
you're in a
face
state of
pale
like,
white. You have
fear.
to think, dissonant whispers. It's like a strange spectral illusion that is so frightening and horrifying that it hurts you.
It's like if I hallucinated spiders. Now imagine how fearful I would be.
It's like hallucinating that, and like one of them.
Okay, fine. Thraxus will look at Peak, very afraid of just nothing in particular Tyrol, and then down at his pile of things in the mud and just glance over at the rest of his party walking towards the wagon and follow them over without.
Can I roll my D4 6 for the heal?
Yes.
I have that too. I can
Because Toral's been left alone, he's just gonna cast Creeping Touch. His hand's gonna fall off, and then the shackles are gonna fall off because he's missing a hand now.
Oh.
And then he's just gonna reattach his hand. Well,
yeah,
but his hands are free now.
No, I mean,
So
your
you're
hands are
using-
free, you have one shackle on.
You're
Yeah,
using
he's
the spell
got
slot.
one
Very
shackle
loud
on. He's got
shackle.
shackle on one hand, and his other hand is free now. So
And using the spell
Yeah,
slot to
that's
cast
that's
that.
smart.
yeah.
Alright.
It's just
Doesn't really matter. Just
seems
flavor correction.
little
He does have
inconsistent.
like a huge bruise on his face still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Kasara
Oh,
did.
yeah.
He did punch him. You did punch him in the face. Okay.
Doesn't matter that much.
Oh, that you're right. You're
That's
right.
true.
I mean, but you only
The
did
art of-
like 4 damage though. I feel like, I mean, I don't know.
4 damage is enough.
I mean, enough to make you like.
But so do you kind of bend down and collect all your stuff off the floor?
He'll pick up the sword, and the dagger of the Night Stalker, and he'll just kind of leave the rest of the daggers there.
Oh, okay.
He's got so many he doesn't care.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Interesting.
Fair enough.
He's short sword and the dagger of the Night Stalker. Everything else he just kind of leaves on the floor.
You can remove that from your inventory if you want.
Not the short bow though. Not the short bow and the arrows. He wants the bow. He picks up the bow and he picks up the arrows. And that's
Got it.
The bow, arrows, short sword, and dagger of the Night
so
Stalker.
as you kind of grab your stuff and you look back and forth, and with a one shackle kind of hanging loosely around another one of your wrists.
It's fashion. It's fashion. He's got more aura than Tonko now.
As Toral kind of runs off and jumps, kind of splashes back into the water to follow his friends. That is where we are going to end tonight's episode. Well done, great stuff, everyone. That was very, very fun.
Yeah, holy shit, yeah.
That was not what I was expecting. I was expecting to be back in Argensvoss with a skull in hand today, but
same, yeah.
I had a whole plan for lore, but I'll do it next time. I made it work with the pebble.
Bro, it was just like I just seen Toral run away to Scooby-Doo SGs in the beginning.
Hey, he technically didn't even run away. He just like disappeared, and you guys just kind of saw a shadow not evaporate, but just kind of escape through the door, and that's all you saw.
Okay, but like I'm just saying, like out of like character, but you literally
that's
just away. Look at the Scooby-Doo things.
That's fair.
Yeah,
it would have had a bunch of doorways. We could do a Scooby-Doo chase.
My God.
Hey, it would have been funny if you saw what happened at the very beginning. I was going around the corner. I was going around the corner over here, and I turn the corner, and I see Kazara, and I run straight back up to the top. I run straight back up here.
Like,
actually, I said it out loud too. I turned the corner, I saw Kazara, I was like, oh, and I just went right back up.
I just picture that gif of the baby that like walks into the room, surprised look on his face, and just waddles back the other way.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
It was one hell of a session.
Very, very fun session. But we are going to be getting out of here. Check out everyone that's been playing with us. It's that also goes live themselves. We have Sinister Jess, we have Fresh Space, Moon Talon occasionally. Check him out. Give him a follow. Give him some love. But we're going to be raiding out to another fellow smaller streamer. We love supporting our fellow streamers around here. And let's see who is live right now. I'm seeing a Cammy Dev is playing some Dark Void. Sounds pretty cool. So we're gonna be checking out Cammy Dev. You haven't already?
Void is one of my favorite games of all time. Oh my God!
No way. Okay, well, I've never even heard of it really. I am unfamiliar. So it should be fun.
Talking about it a lot when he was playing Mass Effect.
Oh my God, Dark Void is such an amazing game. So it's a game where you have a jetpack and it has like freedom of flight and everything. So you can be flying around. And it's like, oh my God, it's so good. No, not like that. Like,
no way.
Such a good game.
But here we are. We'll be heading over to Cammy Dev, checking that out. I'm gonna grab the raid message. If anyone else wants to grab the raid message, we'll be heading over and checking out the very powerful and awesome Cammy Dev. They're a super chill streamer. I know we do a lot of it. Sinister Jess is very high energy. I'm very high energy. Cammy Dev is more of a streamer. You can sit, you can chill, listen to music, watch them as they go and explore through the different games that they play. A bunch of very cool. More kind of ambient, very relaxing and story-based games. And but check them out, give them some love. We'll be heading over there right now. The big old raid. Thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you for watching, everyone, and or lurking, as we will be moving on to the great Cammy Dev. But farewell. We'll see you next Saturday. Next Saturday will be our next D&D session. But tomorrow we'll be doing some Tabletop Simulator. So hopefully you'll be able to see that. It should be pretty freaking cool. But anywho, farewell. See y'all later. Take it easy. Take care of yourselves. We're gonna be checking out Cammy Dev with a big old raid. All right, bye-bye. Farewell. Good night. Bye-bye. Farewell. All right, bye-bye. Good night.
Goodbye. I can do it too. Can you DM me?